Nola Boy Sports and News back at you with another slip slapper. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. And please share this video. Please share it. Tag whoever you want, whoever you like. It don't make a difference to me. Cause some things just need to be said. Some things need to be said. Come on, Shannon SlowSki. I'm gonna be the judge today. Cause see, you got a lot of holes in your argument, bro. You want to compare the last 8 years? Let's go. What's up, Mr. Winters? Salute, big brother. Salute. This gonna be a good show for y'all. You know how I'm coming. For the people who have long days at work, don't have nothing to listen to. I ain't the end all be all. Just my point of view, my perspective. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Whatever that means. I don't know. Like Rob said, I ain't never heard of that. That's just like we gonna agree to disagree. But this ain't. What's up, Slim? What's up? What's up? Hey man, I see a lot of y'all man here every day. We about to be blued up. Ain't no crib shit though. But the ones who support me, bro, you know, I gotta do, I gotta do real big boy shit. I gotta do real big boy shit. This how I roll over here. This ain't about no donations, no nothing. But listen, bro, we got a lot to talk about today, as we see. Nigga came us wake up to a good morning. You know, every time the role player get exposed and get kicked out, why they always gotta compare him to Kobe? But they'll say we crazy because y'all want to put him as the GOAT, but when we compare it to the ones that was great and that was goaded, you know, now it's a problem. Like Finesse is cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. You know what I mean? So let's get to it, man. Let's talk about it. I got my phone, and you know, I, I just want to pull up some numbers, bro. You know, since they like to bring up numbers all the time. You said the last 8 years. You said the last 8 years. So let's look at Kobe Bryant. We about to cook today. Oh yeah. You see, certain things you gotta understand, bro. You got to understand. And this not a jab at nobody. You know, we just gonna talk the truth. You know, we're gonna be calm and collective today. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all something to drink, warm y'all some hot pockets, pizza rolls, because that's what he was cooking. But over here, we cook real shit over here. You know what I mean? We cook real food. We not out here eating that hot pocket shit and no corn dogs. So let's see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. He said they was gonna compare the last 8 years of each person career. But he shot at Kobe Bryant. Two. What's up, love? Salute, Queen. He shot at Kobe Bryant too, but went the whole eight with the role player. So let me add some context. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So in reality, Kobe Bryant 8 years would have been 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2014 and 13 and 14, that's when he tore his Achilles. He only played 6 games. He only played 6 games when he went out. Yeah, you seen? And Joe Johnson, ISO Joe. Too many yes man. If this is the debate show, why everybody agreeing on shit? Like, don't do that like that, bro. Don't do that. So let's check this shit out. 2009 Kobe, championship. 2010 Kobe, championship. So that's two instead of one. The role player got one. That's where you lost the debate at with me. So you want to try to add like, oh, his from 10 to 16 was 8 years. Boy, you can't even count. Your grandma ain't show you how to count. You always using what she say. So what happened? You forgot how to count all of a sudden? You try to show the nigga a championship. That's what it was, huh? Nah, that shit don't work on me. What's up, Martin? That shit not work on me. No, 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 no. So let's talk facts. What's up, Dames? Let's talk facts. You try to bring up the man's scoring career and how he averaged this, how he averaged that. So 2009. See, I got the records right here. 2009, Kobe averaged 26.8, 2010, 27, 2011, 25.3, 2012, 27.9, 2013, 27.3. He blew his Achilles in 2013-14. He averaged 13.8. That's why he averaged 13.8, because he only played 6 games, sucker. Then when he come back off the Achilles, he still went up 22.3. And his last year, he averaged 17.8. Yeah, I heard that. That's why I'm jumping on here now. Dang, to believe that. You ain't about to get. Oh, I'm talking about. I got my fryer. I got my grill. I got the saute station, and I got the ballers out back. What's up, Ryan Time? What up, Ryan Time? I know this ain't right. Ryan Time, you supposed to be blued up, man. Nah, we don't do that over here, Ryan Time. My bad, big dog. I ain't know you wasn't blued up. Yeah, I got you right now. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And Ryan Time, on one of my videos, I left my email. Won't you holler at me, dog? Holler at me, bruh, so I can be sending you this link. I only have T Price number. You know what I mean? I know my familiar faces when I do my shows. I know my familiar faces when I do my shows. So this, my bad if I didn't, get y'all, crip walking around here. That's on me. That's on me. So let's talk about this. He tried to bring up the years Kobe like struggled, I guess, and didn't make the playoffs after that 2010 season, and try to make it seem like because what you call them, what you call them. I wish I could do it on here. I almost know how to do it though, because I can't even see the messages. Like I can see the messages, but I'm saying I can't write and type on this version. You dig? Unless somebody was doing it, I come on, I can leave a message that way. But I'm a copy that for you, bro. I got you, big dog. So let's finish cooking on it. I want y'all to listen to what Shannon Sharp had to say, and we're gonna dissect everything. Now you heard the numbers I just ran off. He shorted the man 2 years. He only said 6 or 7 maybe, but he won't use the whole 8 for the role player. So let's go. Cause I got time today. Boy, do I got time today. Let's go to this nightcap. Nightcap, a lot of capping. You got the right name, boy. Cap, straight cap. All right, this the first one, and I want y'all to hold up. Let me get my speaker. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Just give me. What's up, Nola? Found you from Tiggy. My bars are still. All right. I got you. I got you, big dog. Hold up. We about to get ready, dog. We about to cook. But leave that, I promise, on my gram cone. This gonna be easy work, bro. Just give me a second. Just give me a hot second. Excuse me if I'm breaking up a little bit. I had to go get my speaker. I had to go get my little speaker. So let's listen to what this bum. Let's listen to what this bum had to say. Cause I don't appreciate this shit, dog, at all. Thank y'all for flooding. I like that, man. All 16 y'all, like Cat Williams said. I appreciate all y'all. I know there's more people watching. Leave a comment, share this thing, and please subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like. You know, that's all I ask for. Just hit the like, man. Push me in that thing. Cause the truth hurts. So check this shit out. What they say, and watch how I hit this nigga with that ice pick. I just don't understand. Come on, man, all these goddamn commercials. Are you gonna make Ocho cry? They crying right now because I'm about to get violent their ass. Check him out. First one of y'all can hear. Facts, you know.
Will be a factor. Here's LeBron James before Cleveland, and with LeBron. Before he got there, there was 219 and 223, 40% win rate. The 7 years with him, they won 63% ball to Riddick over anybody else. And LeBron felt Pelinka's priority was yet another example of the Lakers taking him for granted. On other notes, he has had a great relationship with JJ Redick. One thing the Lakers got right: the Lakers' approach and how they show interest in retaining him and their plan for any discount will be a factor. Here's LeBron James before Cleveland, and with LeBron.
Check it out. That's why he's stuttering, but check it out. I want y'all to hear this in totality, and then we gonna break it down.
7 years before he got there, there was 219 and 223, 40% win rate. The 7 years with him, they won 63% of their games. LeBron James, Miami, before he arrived, there was 149 and 179, a 45% win rate. His 4 years there was 224 and 88, a 72% win rate. Cleveland, when he returned, they were 97 and 215. They won 31% of their games. In his 4 years there, they went to 4 NBA finals. They won one of those NBA finals, and they were 211 and 117, a 64% win rate. The 8 years before LeBron got there was 269 and 371. They won 42% of their games. In the 8 years with LeBron, they're 357 and 278. That's 56% win rate. So overall, before he arrived at your franchise, you're winning about 40% of your game. Once he's there, you win about 62% of your games. So basically, that's a 22% increase.
Let's start right there. See how I laid up the bullshit ass numbers? Before and after, before and after. See, people always say this about him. That's why people look at him the way they do. Regular season, nobody don't really count that bullshit. That's why standards don't mean nothing. When the rubber need to meet the road when they fucking count, the ball was 1-29 in his career in LA the last 4 years. I mean, the last 8 years, or whatever the fuck it was. He probably be 20 something now. He probably be 235, 232. He only hit like 2 or 3 game winners in the clutch moment. You forgot that brick he shot against fucking Denver when he pushed off on Jamal Murray and he still bricked that bitch. Oh, you just forgot in clutch moments against OKC. It was 111 to 110. He shot a brick from the 3, and he shot that old bullshit ass floater or runner that he was trying to get a call for, and he bricked that too. Can I interest you in those numbers? You keep talking about fucking bullshit don't almost make sense. And then when it's time for him to do it, when it count, he disappeared. That's why we call him a fucking role player. But let's keep going.
Now, and people like, oh, LeBron ain't do nothing. 8 years in Milwaukee. How many championships does Giannis have, Joe?
Watch how he try to compare people who did it the right way with no super team. That's where he be cooking himself. The Giannis have a super team. He won with Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. LeBron had, the role player had Chris Bosh and AD. He had Wade, he had Kyrie, and he had Love on that 8-year run. So tell me, if this nigga supposed to be this great, why the fuck he got a losing record then? You bringing up regular season shit, talking about how much it went up 22%. 22%. It was 31. It was 40 this. It was 40 that. But when he come at 60 something, he ball dominant, first of all. Second of all, why he didn't do that shit in the playoff when it counts, sucker? Don't come bringing me no elementary stats because the shit you talking about ain't relating into wins when it count in the playoffs. This who that is? What's up, 3,000? This dude in the playoffs, you see his fucking record, what their percentage is. And I had just listened to Skip. You know what the boy playoff record is? And motherfucking you want to rank up all these win percentages and how many games he like the percentages went up. You know what his playoff record is in LA? Do you know what his finals record is that you keep sucking skin off a snake for? What's up, King? Do you know? Don't worry. I got the answer for you. I'm about to eviscerate your ass. I told you, boy, you cooking rice with no water in the pot. You wonder why the rice ain't cooking.
Joe, one. How many NBA finals have he gone to? One, right? One. He's finals MVP. In 8 years in Denver, how many championships have Jokic won, Joe? One. Interesting.
Know what I like about this whole thing? He try to use Giannis, a nigga that he ducking, ain't never won't play. So why's you using Giannis? Giannis should come. He led his team. When D-Wade was leading and scoring in 2011, did the bitch come to the show or did he not? He was already prime. He already been in one finals and got swept. So he should have known if y'all say his fucking IQ is that great. So how the fuck you gonna sit here and tell these people this bullshit? Nightcap, you're capping. But I'm look, I almost wear caps, cuz that push your lining back. Your hair got to breathe. Let's go.
Interesting. Now Giannis is deemed successful. Jokic is deemed successful. Only one Ocho with the same amount of championships. Yeah. A finals.
Check this out too. He tried to make it seem like him bringing up Giannis and Jokic was debunking something. How they said in this new era. What the fuck did bunk? What that mean? I ain't know. Either you win or you lost. You duck Giannis, like I said, and Denver slapped your ass how many times? You won one game against them people. They swept your ass, then they gentlemen swept your ass. So why is you bringing up these two people who did it the right way and was kicking his ass doing it? It just don't make no sense. But let's keep going. This nigga is a fucking clown, man. Eating. That's all them niggas do is suck snake all day. Suck snake all fucking day. Come on, man. Let's go. I got time today.
MVP. Only one is deemed unsuccessful. You see how they did that, Ocho? Yeah. Ocho, if I don't like you, you can't do enough good to make me like you.
Yes, sir.
Hello. But if I do, you can't do enough wrong to make me dislike you. We see that going around. We don't get political here, but we see what's going on. Yeah. You see what I do it, Ocho? See
yes, I'm with you when you're right.
Hey.
You ain't doing that. He said, yeah, you right. I see where you're going. You're right. Come on, Ocho, bro. You black, low down looking. He won't be low down, dirty shame so bad. He out there looking like Morpheus. Earl the Morpheus. Come on, I see where you're going. No, you don't. Where you going? The boy ain't move off the corner. The car ain't never started. I guess he ain't got no gas because that bitch still right there. What you waiting for AAA to come help y'all? I guess you 1A, he 2A, and ISO 3A. That's your AAA, and the bitch still ain't coming get you. Your car still broke down on the side of the highway. So let me get this straight. You want to use Giannis, a nigga he been ducking. Why is you using Giannis? That's all y'all do is eat snake all fucking day over there. It's no, like Dreamers Pro says, no clarity. Everybody agreeing. This supposed to be a fucking debate show. What's up, Heck? What's up? What's up, Mitchell? The Mitchell Show. Y'all supposed to be going back and forth with this nigga. Ocho, you done changed your whole tune since you said, hold up, man, we can't stop using the same excuse for this 41-41. What the fuck is you talking about? Now all of a sudden, I see where you're going. How much they paying you, nigga? How much they giving you niggas to come on this motherfucking dick ride and suck snake skin all day? I don't get it, bro. Let's finish hearing what he said. Then he brought up, the nigga he couldn't beat. You bringing up niggas he ducking and can't beat. So why the fuck is you bringing these people up? These people mind their own business, got to chip the right way. Like I said, tell me when a role player won without a fucking super team. let alone selling them up the road. Get the fuck out of here, man. Shannon, bring your ass. Bring your ass.
Hey, you watch a lot of Matlock. Hey, that was my guy, Matlock. Yeah. Hey, look, I see Ironside. I don't know if y'all remember Raymond Burr. Ironside, he was in a wheelchair. Yeah. Matlock, Heat of the Night.
Oh, look at this. This man said you must watch Matlock. I like Matlock. That nigga Virgil Tibbs. He ain't catch a nigga yet. That nigga Virgil Tibbs. That nigga ain't no fucking Matlock or no Perry Mason. How the fuck you get that out of Matlock and Perry Mason the way this nigga sucking snake skin all day? You must watch Matlock, huh? Yeah. What? Bitch, you Virgil tibbing like a motherfucker, boy. You ain't catch a motherfucking thing. Stop it, man. But let's keep going. Shannon won't be Morpheus so bad. I mean, Ocho won't be Morpheus so bad, bitch. You wasn't even the one Neo was, bitch. Stop it.
Hey, what you know about Heat of the Night, boy?
Come on, Joe.
Grandma used to watch Heat of the Night, boy.
Man, come on. Hey, Joe, let me give you, I want to give these Lakers fans and all these Lakers. Now, this is what the Lakers record was. In 2013-14, they was 27-55. They didn't go to the playoff.
Hold up. You saw where he started, but this about COVID. He tried to shit on COVID and try to compare their last 8 seasons. Why the fuck he starting at 13 when he blew his Achilles? He retired in 16. That ain't got nothing to do with that man. The man was already gone. Stay on the last 8 years. I'm gonna get to that video too, but I want to start here because I want to see how much. I want to let y'all see how much snakeskin they be sucking over here for this young man. This man ain't got nothing on his resume that say he top 5, top 10, maybe top 50 or 100. But that's neither here nor there. Boy, watch this. Watch this. All new shit to watch. Check it out.
Playoffs. The next year, they was 21-61. They didn't go to the playoffs. The next year, they was 17-65. They didn't go to the playoffs. The year before, and in 2016, when LeBron James took off the NBA championship, they was 26-56. But boy, the Lakers.
Now, let's start right there. He went 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17. And he ran off their numbers. 27, 55, 21, 61, 17, 65, 26, and 56. So let's get this straight. Because I'm going to break it down today. When the role player first got over there, and he had to play with a team like Kobe, who y'all killed him for, because them dudes wasn't on his level, built like him. Y'all say he was killing Smush Parker. He ain't gonna play. He's selfish and woo. But when he got somebody that was really competitive, that's gonna even help him try to get over the hump. He went on 3 of them things in a row. 3 of them fucking things in a row. What's up, big dog? So I ain't gonna lie to you. When he wrote them, said them years, Kobe wasn't even was playing. Y'all remind me if Kobe was playing in those years, because for the life of me, dog, I thought he retired in 16, right? Then he blew his Achilles in 13, 14. So why is you bringing up two of the years? Like, it don't make no sense. But that's how you get him. Because then he, like I said, when he did the last 8 years, you left off 1 or 2 of them motherfuckers. You did 8 for the role player, but then you gonna come over here and only do 6 for Kobe. Then you gonna try to do the back end when he blew his Achilles and couldn't play. But let's keep going. Bro, this shit is hilarious, bro. Like my brother said, caveman can do it.
The Lakers were bad. Boy, people couldn't wait to see the Lakers.
Ooh. Huh? Today's industries are evolving fast. Comcast Business keeps you in step, powering over 90% of the Fortune 500 and millions of small businesses, just like hers. No one does business like Comcast Business.
Try imagining a place where it's all shaking. Come in, she said, I'll give you a shelter from the storm.
In LA winning them amount of games. You do realize in that time frame, they got Brandon Ingram.
When the nigga get
they got Alonzo Ball. Mm-hmm. They got Drew Randall. Now, how in the world would you be able to get the number 2 pick in the draft if
that wasn't name of Kobe team? Sucker. Dog. Bring up the years Kobe was there. Bring up the last 8 years Kobe was leading the team. Now after he blew his Achilles. See, that's what they try to do. And you talking about we be moving the goalposts. You brought up the man when he blew his Achilles. You started off at 2013. He blew his Achilles. Sucker, how you gonna play? Then you gonna try to use something about, hold up. When the Lakers was balling out, y'all in the chat right now. Check this out. When the Lakers started the season and LeBron faked that injury with the sciatica, whatever that is, I thought that was some indica, some hydro, or some weed or something that they made from Cali. I never understood that shit. What's up? What's up, everybody? But so I'm just saying, did he make the playoffs? I'm confused. I'm lost because last time I checked, he the one said activate playoff mode. A storm is coming. So why the fuck he didn't make the playoffs when he was in the 4th spot? He left him in the 4th spot. The team stumbled a little bit. So boom, when he come back, there was 4 games out the fucking 7th seed, bro. There was 4 games out the 8th seed. Cause I don't think the plan was in right then and there. So it was, I think. I'm not sure. Y'all, because I ain't even worried about the plan. I don't give a fuck about it. But listen, my whole point is when he came back and said he gonna do this, he was tweeting this, he was tweeting that, keep the same energy about my team and all this and that. He didn't make the playoffs, sucker. And he was there. Kobe only played 6 games and he won't use that. I don't understand this man, bro. Look, that's why I say, man, stop selling your soul for that shit. Let the truth be the point where you get views and the money. You know what I mean? I don't come on here to do that shit because that's what I work for. Before I even became a YouTuber, or a truth teller, whatever you want to call me, I was working, man. I always had my own. I ain't never, had to come on here and fabricate and lie and nigga pay me under the table to lie for 'em and all that. I never had to go that route, and I'm proud of myself. You know, some things you just gotta push through. Adversity is a part of life, but you can't sit here and tell me every time this young man hit adversity, he succeeded. Because that's when he failed the most. When adversity was there, when it's clutch time, he failed. So you bringing up all these percentages before he got there and after he got there. What the fuck that gonna prove when the nigga got a losing record in the playoffs? The man 16 and 22 in the playoffs, Shannon SlowSki, since he became a Laker. Interest you in those numbers? Don't give me this bullshit. Let's talk about the real facts. Since he became a fucking LA Laker, I advise any one of y'all to pull up one of them fucking his playoff run in LA, his record. Because his finals record already tell you what it is. What a super team. The boy was 22 and 33 in the finals, his record. And that's what winning the bubble. 22 and 33 finals record. Somebody please pull up the role player playoff record in LA. Counting the bubble too. Don't skip a year. From 19 to 9, give me the boy playoff record. He missed it twice. He didn't even make the playoff 2 of the years. And he had way more help than Kobe. He still had AD. You ain't got Carmelo. You still had the White Howard, a nigga who's knocked your stupid ass out, and Kobe beat them 5-1. Like, come on, Sharp. You ain't the sharpest thing in the drawer, I see, SlowSki. Your name should be Shannon fucking SlowSki. Let's go, man. Let's keep going, man. This nigga here a fucking asshole.
if you in the playoffs? How is that possible? How you get Lonzo Ball if you in the playoffs?
He much worse. 32 and 21 record as a
my granny used to say it all the time, Ocho. Something in the milk ain't clean.
He said, Granny said all the time, something in the milk ain't clean. Well, guess what? Something in his bloodline ain't clean, but y'all ain't covering that, nigga. Checkmate. Why y'all keep ducking that question? You got 10 niggas that came out and said this nigga doing something he ain't got no business doing. That's why longevity is what it is. But he ain't winning. When that time he won? What is 2026? About 5 years ago, 6 years ago? But you killed Kobe. You killed Kobe. You killed Kobe. Why you ain't talking about what my nigga Dame just put up in there? 32 and 31 playoff record. Thank you, Dame. 32 and 31 playoff record as a Laker. Now somebody, I'm gonna do what he do on the show. Now somebody give me Kobe Bryant playoff record as a Laker, please. Drum roll. You can play snare tenor bass. I don't give a damn. I just need a drum roll. Somebody look up Bean playoff record as a Laker. And I want to hear nothing. No, he had Shaq. No, that nigga had AD. That nigga always had help. Please, somebody give me Kobe Bryant record as a motherfucker. Who that? What's up, hard work, NT? Somebody give me Kobe Bryant record as a Laker in the playoffs. Look at this shit. Thank you, Dan. 135 to 65. Well, that's 85, my bad. I need some glass. 135 and 85. Now, what are we talking about? He only had Shaq, and he ran from Shaq. So what I'm trying to tell you is he always had a top 5 nigga. But y'all killed Kobe for playing with Shaq. AD was a top 5 nigga. Luka Doncic a top 5 nigga. And he only could get one game better. Shannon SlowSki. The man one game above 500. That's his record. That's who he is. We not about to keep walking around this motherfucker trying to pump up a role player because y'all say so. Like we don't have no motherfucking eyes around here, man. Like this dude ain't got collapse after collapse. You'd have thought an earthquake hit in 89 in California the way he be collapsing, breaking down. Remember he missed that layup? He missed the layup in a Thunder game this past series. You saw his head, and when it dropped, salute the AOH for putting that shit on there. He put it on there. That man missed a bunny. I forgot. He must have forgot to take that juice out. The game must have started on time, so he had time to go up in there and pull off a Lattimore program, huh? We not about to do this with y'all, bro. That's why, look, the more ammo y'all give us to cook, the more we have to talk about, too. But y'all want us to say, no, we ain't gonna talk about it, and let y'all come out here and spear this bull all over the net, whatever. We not about to do this like that, bro. And thank you, Mikey. The boy lost 114 games in the playoff, the most. Stop it, man. Can I interest you in those numbers? Let's keep going. I got another video too where this nigga trying to shit on Kobe. Boy, this shit is crazy. Check it out.
But I'll let y'all keep on talking. But I hold on, ain't no way.
Thanks,
Kobe go. But that?
He's saying Kobe the GOAT with that. Now he went all the way to 17. Kobe retired at 16, if I'm not mistaken. One of the years he was hurt. Only 1 year he played full. You understand? And that was after a total rebuild, but they ain't gonna tell you the man just came off a 3-peat and won 2 back-to-back. They ain't gonna tell you that. Well, I'm gonna tell it to you. Don't act like you forgot. And he did it by himself, without a Wade, without a Bosh. And he didn't run. And he did it without a Kyrie, without a Kevin Love. He didn't run. And he did it without an AD, without a Westbrook, without a Carmelo, without a Dwight Howard, without a Rondo. You want me to keep going? JaVale McGee had 2 championships on that 2020 team. All the experience, man. That nigga need more help than me. Stop doing this, bro, and lying to these fucking people like that, bro. What's wrong with you, Shannon SlowSki? You had a professional career in football. This out your league, son. Then the nigga gonna make it seem like, oh, you know when they made the puppet dogs with LeBron and Kobe Bryant? I still got that shirt 16 years ago. Boy, you should have burnt that bitch then, because he ain't never get there. What you got it for? Only one nigga on your shirt was waiting, and he was winning. What that bitch ass nigga was doing? 1, 2, 3, Cancun. Head ass nigga, man. Come on, Shannon, bro. I'm gonna start calling you SlowSki. Come on, SlowSki. We can't do this, bro. Come on, SlowSki.
Give me Kobe. Pull up Kobe's last 8 years. I want to see how many NBA, how many times. Let's see what he did. His last 8 years. That's all we.
This nigga, you can tell he on that booger sugar. Every time he think he making a point, he go, no, you trying to get the booger sugar out your nose because it draining. I already know how it go. I was in the game before. I've been around long enough to know. Get off that fucking booger sugar and come back down, bro. Because see, when you're on that Tony Montana, you turn a phony Montana with all this fucking lying and capping you doing. Everybody can't be Tony. I got a lot of snaky ways, but I can't tame my dog. Nigga, you got me fucked up if I'm gonna let you come out here and talk this bullshit to a nigga like me.
We won't last 8. We just go can do a little comparing and contrasting. Because I tweeted something in 2012 that I said LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan were the greatest players I ever seen. And then somebody retweeted it. I said, but 4 NBA titles, 4 Finals MVP, 7 All NBA selection.
Listen to why he switched his answer to the role player. Check it out. This shit crazy.
And I say, my mind changed.
My mind.
I thought this was the girl for me, Joe. But after she left me high and dry, I changed my mind. Yeah. But people make it seem like you can't have it, you can't change your mind. So once you say something, I'm sure at some point in time, you probably might have thought, this football player. I'm sure a lot of people say, well, Joe Montana was the greatest quarterback, or John Elway, or Dan Marino was the greatest quarterback. Peyton Manning. And then here come this kid that went in the 6th round from Michigan.
Let's keep it 1,000. I love Tom Brady. He from Michigan. Anybody know I fuck with the Wolverines. Go Big Blue. Been like that since I started playing smooth. Way when they was playing with Joe Morris and Jim Harbaugh under Bo Schembechler, whatever his name was. The boy, I've been liking their style. Michigan always had great talent. Desmond Howard, Charles Woodson, the list goes on. Ian Gold, Tyrone Wheatley, Amani Toomer. Come on, man, like you can't do this with me, bro. I've been watching this shit. Since, man, look, and you older than me. But what I ain't about to let you do is lie. That boy ain't on no fucking Joe Montana level. Yeah, I say Joe Montana. You seen Waterboy. He ain't better than Joe Montana. He'll tell you that. Because if he had to play under the rules that Joe Montana played under, they changed it when he got hit low. Leonard Marshall damn near ended the man's career, and San Fran ain't was want that nigga no more. But what he did with Kansas City, still was playing at a high level, still helped them get to the fucking playoffs. Yo, nigga ain't making to the playoffs every fucking year. So stop this shit. But let's hear about these last 8 years right quick. Like you said, booger sugar head ass.
I'm sure at some point in time, somebody said this guy was the best defensive player, whether it was Merlin Olsen, whether it was Deacon Jones, it was Bob Lilly, Randy White, Mean Joe. But then this kid out of North Carolina came along and 56 on his back. And I'm sure the corners, they probably said, well, Dick Night Train Lane.
Now, don't tell me this dude is trying to compare the role player to a nigga like LT. That what we doing? That boy came and sit in the room with a nigga like LT, let alone talk about him together. Come on, man. LT was a leader. What he led? Besides running to a leader. He ain't never led nothing. And since y'all always want to talk about he helped everybody get it ranked, when AD left, so who helped who? Since AD been gone, who helped who? Since AD been in and out the lineup, who been helping who? Who need who the most? And I don't like this nigga AD. But what do you want since AD left? Huh? You don't want to do this, Shannon SlowSki. You don't want to do this, SlowSki. What he want since AD left? I know how y'all be looking. You can't fool me. I've been in the game around. I've been in the game too fucking long to know what booger sugar look like. The activity after you do it. You ain't making no valid points and you think you're cooking. Where the water at? You got charcoal with no light. Are you trying to light it with no charcoal? You got an electric stove, but your pilots ain't working because you ain't paid your light bill. You better go get your gas in case that light go off. At least you can still use this lighter and get it on. You can still, what's up, dog? You can still use your light and cut that motherfucker on. But if you got an electric stove, you're shit out of luck. You're shit out of luck. Come on, man. Let's talk. Since AD been gone, what has he done for me lately? You think that nigga was dating Janet Jackson. What has you done for me lately? What you done for yourself? Fuck what another nigga did for you. What you done for yourself? Don't be talking about no folk. Listen to, boy, this shit is hilarious. I love cooking these type niggas. Check it out.
Nah, it was Lester Hayes, Mel Blunt, Ken Riley.
Ken Riley. What you know about Ken Riley, huh?
This was Kenny.
About Ken Riley.
From fam. So this little kid, skinny kid from fam, from Fort Miles.
Ken Riley.
Facts, he trying to be that nigga wife.
Whether you're the MVP or an athlete in training, you deserve the best gear. Bamba Sport is pro-level socks from the pro.
Check it out. It's on commercial. We about to get to it. Let me see what y'all talking about. My bad. The money change, you clowns. Yeah, facts, the money change. The Barbie's 33 and 47 with a super team. Facts, Michael. But they'll say because he played for a long time, yeah, his positive stats aren't because of that shit. Fact, love, facts. Well, Shaq couldn't win until he got Kobe. Bingo. But they say he needed Kobe. Hold up. We back.
The 6th round from Michigan. I'm sure at some point in time somebody said this guy was the best defensive player, whether it was Merlin Olsen, whether it was Deacon Jones, whether it was Bob Lilly, Randy White, Mean Joe. But then this kid out of North Carolina came along and had 56 on his back. And I'm sure the corners, they probably said, well, Dick Night Train Lane. Nah, it was Lester Hayes, Mel Blunt, Ken Riley.
Ken Riley. What you know about Ken Riley, huh?
This was Kenny from fam. So this little kid, skinny kid from fam, from Fort Miles.
Ken Riley.
This nigga sniff more than
Fam, you rattler.
man from tissue paper. He all that sniffing.
You don't know nothing about them rattlers, huh, man? Hey, you know Ken Riley, hey Joe, Ken Riley, the only Bengal in the Hall of Fame with Anthony Munoz.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. He don't get enough credit, man. Enough credit, boy. He was good, boy.
I learned something new every day. We're going to start with last year. Last year, Kobe retired at 37 years of age. He averaged 17 points, we're giving 4 rebounds, 3 assists. 2014, at 36, he was 22, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. In 2013-14, he was 35. He averaged 14 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yeah, he broke his Achilles. That's the only reason why he averaged 14 points. Your nigga ain't blow shit and was averaging 17 points on the biggest stage of them all. Was the 4th fucking score out of 2 teams. But you call this man a goat and you gonna use that is the reason why you changed your shit from Kobe and you giving it to the role player. Your exact fucking words. I got him about to play it. So you gonna use that 14 and knowing the man only played 6 games. But let's keep going. Context, remember? Context. See, that's why you can't always use context. You gotta go off the fucking eye test. Fuck your context. I know what the fuck I seen.
At 2012-13, at 34, he was 27, 6, and 6. At 2011-12, he was 33. He averaged 28, 5, and 5. At 2010-2011, he was 25, 5, and 5. He shot 45% in 2010. He shot 43%.
That was 6 years he called off. I know I wasn't slow. I know he trying to get me on his level though. But let me bring it back up to mine now. This man named off 6 fucking years. The year he retired, one of the years he blew his Achilles. 3 years after he played 3 more years after he blew his Achilles in 13 and 14. So he went 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16. That's 3 years after he blew his Achilles. And you think you cooking. You really think you cooking now, sir? No, you ain't. So you ain't cooking nothing. Take that hot pocket out. You can put the hot pocket on 5 minutes, but it take 1 minute to cook. If you got a good microwave, you're a rich nigga, you should know.
3% in 2011. He shot 46% in 2012. He shot 42% in 2013, 37% in 2014, 36% in 2015. Run me bronze. Run me bronze.
You heard what he said? That was Kobe numbers. Now you go talk about Rummy Brown. Like he a big dog. Like he know what he talk. Boy, watch when I tell you this nigga cooking hot pockets. He cooking hot pockets. I almost think that's hot pockets at this point. Pizza rolls are smaller than a hot pocket, so you might take about 30 to 45 minutes in the microwave. If you got a good microwave, that shit gonna be bing. You might overcook them if you don't watch them. That's what he doing. How you overcook a hot pocket and pizza rolls and corn dogs? Huh? How you do that? You ain't no chef. You ain't no chef. You might got a chef, but you ain't the one doing the cooking. I see. You ain't cooking shit. I noticed that. Watch this though. Keep it out.
So we like to do context, Joe. It won't be fair. Yeah. Ocho, we got to provide context.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See,
Yes, sir.
Michael B.
Listen, because you can't argue points and facts without context. And most of the time today, especially for you, you want to be factual. You want to have the facts and the stats to support whatever it is you're trying to get across.
Because see, I think the thing Michael Beasley taught us, he said, man, you judging by decisions, but you didn't know the choices that I had.
Ooh.
I'm going to just go provide a little context for you, because I know y'all like context. I got to give you why I said something or why this.
First of all, you don't always need context. That's these new niggas who be getting their ass cooked. Then they want to talk about, let's bring up context. What the fuck is a context? You wear context? Take them out and use your real eyes then, because the contact got your shit a little blurry, I see. Now, that was a ball. You talking about some, you dick riding ass, snake sucking ass niggas.
So, y'all told me Kobe was still that apex predator. That's what y'all told me.
Ain't nobody told you nothing. The man game showed you he was. So we gonna do what you be trying to do right now. Put Kobe on that 8-year run. He went 21 without a super team. Since y'all say made him a super team, he got 3 of those things off the Barry the Band with Shaq. What 3 in a row this bum ass nigga went to? You know what's the funny part? This is where I'm a really, I'm talking about a role player. I'm a role player the fuck out. And watch this shit about to come up. It might be on this one, it might be on the next one. Yeah, I got time on this one, so it might be on this one. We got action. Time to get active.
Told me. That's what Laker Nation told me.
Yeah.
That's what you told me.
That's what you told me. And they got a high-pitched voice. That's how you know a nigga lying, man. Nigga lying, man.
Oh, we know Bron numbers. We don't surprise it. Don't surprise it. Don't spoil the surprise.
Hey, I got a question before you read off Bron's numbers. During those times where Kobe's numbers were what they were, was he injured during that time?
Whoa. Hold on. All I'm saying, the man 35, 36, 37. My guy 40.
Oh, so you're gonna compare the numbers based on age at the same time.
LeBron didn't start the season. LeBron got hurt. Remember he missed the first 15 games?
Okay, yes, sir. Yeah.
My boy Darkel said the NBA final. Well, let me go here. The Shannon trying to be LeBar's wife. Money not enough for him. I got you. I believe that shit now. Now check this out. My nigga Michael said this again. When you lose more than you win, you can't be the GOAT. Everybody know that. My nigga Darkel said NBA Finals appearance and wins and losses. Kobe Bryant 5-2. He went 23 and 14 in that span. With 62%. That sounds like a winner to me. And he was taking those shots. And he was the man. But y'all want to bring up one game where he shot poorly from the field? Stop it, dog. How many times this bitch ass nigga shot poorly from the field? Man, you don't want me to go there, huh? Huh? All right. Then he said, "Le bum blames." Le bum blames. Yeah, I call him. I like that bag. 4 and 6, 22 and 33 at 40%. Now that sound about right. That sound about his shooting percentage outside of 3 feet. But watch how he try to use this shooting percentage inside of 3 feet to try to make seem like he good. Check it out. Because we all know Kobe was a jump shooter. Majority of his shots came off jacking that shit, mid ranges, not inside the paint. When he could have got there anytime he wanted, he showed you that. But Kobe mastered the Jordan, the fadeaway. He knew it was getting old. But when it's time for me to use my athletic ability, I'm going to use it. So check out the numbers that he read off. He tried to shit on Kobe Bryant for shooting 40%, but it was a high like mid 40s. And the last 2 seasons, he shot 39 at the end of his career. So check this out. Watch how he try to boot bounds. This nigga is crazy.
Protecting what you care about is important to you, so it's important to all states. That's why we have a plan to protect
I ain't gonna let him get us though.
like this car. And it's awesome.
He try to bamboozle us.
It's protected.
How you doing, my man?
To you, it's important to us.
I ain't gonna let him
You're in
feel
good
though.
hands with all state.
We gotta help us searching for a thing. And when the man did go and he still got the man dick in his mouth.
The whole world to know things. So you use
So the man
Canva
ain't
to
gonna
make
defend
it.
himself.
Then it becomes a weird skill.
Our era, bro. We gotta step up to the plate, bro. We can't let him keep doing this, bro. Put in the wall over our face. Here we
So
go.
this is what he did when he got to 27, 8.5, 8.
Hold up. That's his first year in LA, 19. He missed the playoffs, sucker. So why you bringing it up? Easy, body bagging, two tagging. But you want to bring up all these goddamn numbers. Listen to these numbers. I'm gonna help you remember them.
Do you realize there have only been 4 players to average that the old kind of? I think Oscar did it. I think Jordan did it. Russ did it. And Harden did it. But all of those guys did it before they turned 30. He did it at 32, 33.
It's the playoffs. So what the fuck is your point? He did it. Now you want to put a little bass in your voice. Man, keep that high-pitched voice. Cause let me know when he made the playoffs. Did he make the playoffs? Or did he miss it? Huh, SlowSki? So the numbers don't mean shit to me, boy. The numbers don't mean shit to me, son. You bringing up the numbers and trying to make it seem like that's why he better than Kobe. He had a better career than Kobe. As a Laker, his last 8, then you gonna try to bring up the last 8 trying to be slick about it. When this man had AD after his first year and missing the playoffs, he still missed the playoffs with AD. So when Kobe and Shaq missed the playoffs, Kobe was on a bench, ain't never missed the playoffs. Remember, he the one shot the 2 elbows. So when Kobe missed the playoffs with a super team, because y'all want to talk about this Shaq. When he missed the playoffs with Shaq, don't worry, I wait. Let's keep going. Man, easy to cook. Man, here, bro. Man, crazy like a motherfucker.
These guys were doing it at 25, 26. So what guys was doing at 25, 26, Go James was doing it at 32, 33.
The boy ain't no goat. Shut your stupid ass up.
Then the second year, he was 25, 8, and 10 championship. And then he went 20.
Don't try to speed cross that shit. Bubble ring. 4-month layoffs. Bubble ring. So tell me once again, you trying to critique his whole career, his 8 years. So what you really trying to say it wasn't a failure? Bullshit. It was a failure. Now watch when he try to speed cross these speed bumps. I'm gonna keep catching his ass. Get him again.
25, 8, and 8. 30, 8, and 6. 29, 8, and
No. 30. You average 30. AD got you the bubble ring. Man ain't getting no credit. That's why Kyrie left his ass. Let's break it down. Now, you get the bubble ring, you average 30 the next year. Tell the fans what happened, SlowSki. Right? We all remember, but don't speed over these speed bumps, just throwing numbers out there like that made him better than a nigga. Because it's all about the dub, nigga. It's all about the dub, man. You feel me? So him averaging 30. Why that shit that trickle late when they counted the playoff? Because last time I checked, when AD was healthy, there was 2-1 up on the Suns. Let's break it down. Don't speed cross nothing on my channel. We gonna slow this shit down, SlowSki. You or Ryan Time? Ryan Time, get a pen and paper and let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna bring you on. I'm gonna bring you on. You know what? I'm about to send a link to T Price, and if you got T Price, and I'm gonna tell T Price send you this link. I promise to God, I'm bringing you up. No bullshit. All right, I'm at. I just sent it to T Price for you. When he send it to you, hit that link for me, Ryan. I got you. Don't worry about it, brother. Don't worry about it. Cause I know you got facts on top of facts. So we about to break this shit down. So we got time to take. So that 30 points that you keep bragging on. He had 30 points. AD was out there. He averaged, gave you a 2-1 lead against Phoenix. So Shannon, tell the world what happened, SlowSki, after that. When AD went down, SlowSki, please tell the world what happened. And don't take too long. Don't be long with this one. Them 30, not a void, man. Everybody's like I say, the sun shines on a dog ass every blue moon, bro. So you when they get it, and you get a little baby, get a little sun, better enjoy it. You better enjoy it. So you got hogged down 2-1. You got hogged down 2-1. Why you ain't close the deal? Why you ain't close? Oh, I guess because you needed a real leader. Because you ain't that leader. You just want to be a sidekick taking all it. You just want to be a side nigga taking all the credit for the real nigga. You ain't the nigga in the kitchen cooking. You ain't the nigga bringing in the money. Nigga, you just a watch out boy. So you want me to give you money that a nigga who getting it out the mud and helping build a brand up when you just a lookout? Hey, bro. Oh, boo-boo. When the police come through, let us know when they coming through. That's all you need to do, and I'm gonna pay you for it. That's the type of nigga you dick riding right now. But let's keep going. T Price, if you're listening, I know you
It's
is.
7.
Send Ryan Time that
26,
link, please.
7, and 8. Last year, moving to the second.
Hold up. And he said 26, 7, and 8.
Option. 32, 33.
26.
These guys were doing it at 25, 26. So what guys was doing at 25, 26? Go James was doing it at 32, 33. And then the second year, he was 25, 8, and 10 championship. And then he went 25, 8, and 8. 30, 8.
You notice the only thing he read out when he won was championship. So why you ain't say the ending results of the rest of the numbers? First year, wooty woo, wooty woo. You ain't say missed playoffs. Next year, 25, 5, 8, and 8. Championship. All right, if you're gonna say championship, read the rest of them all. Exits after exits, missing after misses. You ain't come on, bro. Don't just read off championship. Read off when he didn't make it. Read off when he was getting his ass swept. Without a fucking nigga had old regular ass broom sweeping him with it. Nigga ain't need no new broom. Nigga have a dust mop or a Swiffer or nothing. Nigga went got the broom that didn't cut the grass. You know when you cut the grass? My grandpa had 2 brooms. One when he cut the grass, and you should see the one when he cut the grass, because you got to sweep harder when you're trying to get the grass up. The blowers wasn't really in effect like that back then. You had to get out the mud, what I'm trying to tell you. You had to get it up yourself. So, boy, they had one broom look like a pompadour. On one side, all the brushes was damn near gone off. So you gotta keep switching it and bring it back. You know how them brooms used to be having that little lean in it on the side, because you done wore the brushes out on one side because you don't know how to sweep even. That's the nigga. That's the shit he talking about. But don't worry about it. I'm gonna help him out. Come on, SlowSki. We got time today. T Price, if you're listening on everything I love, bro, please send Ryan Time that link so my boy can come on up in here.
8 and 6. 29, 8 and 7. 26, 7 and 8. Last year, moving to the second option with Luka there, he gave you a robust 24. What was it? 24, 8 and 7. And then this year, yeah, he didn't give you number little 20, get a little 24 spot at the second option to Luka. He gave you 24, 8 and 8. And then this year, at the third option, 21, 6 and 7, shooting 55%, shooting 51%, basically 52% from the floor. Has he ever shot less than 50% when he was with the Lakers?
You heard what he said? He using shooting percentage and scoring to try to tell you why he better than a certain person who was winning. If you count Kobe last 8 years with the Lakers, you would take them 2 rings over that bubble ring, right? That was real rings. He was going against a real big 3 in Boston. The same shit that he couldn't beat, and KG already said that we broke that nigga, man. That's why he ran to Miami. The league had an agenda. The league had an agenda. People starting to tell the truth about this nigga, but not this SlowSki head ass nigga, not this booger sugar sniffing motherfucker. Sniffing the whole show. Come on, man. You can't fool the nigga. You ain't cooking that. Boy, them beans still hard. Boy, you don't know how to make the beans soft. Check him out.
He shot 40. 49. Okay. The year they won the championship, so his second year there, when he averaged 25, 8, and 10, he shot 49.3%. Other than that, Joe, he's never shot less than 50% from the Lakers.
Hey, I don't think people understand how tough that is to do. Like, to be that efficient, especially as you get up in age, bro. The man, 41 years old. What he shot this year? 51%?
I think 51.5.
Bro. I guarantee is.
I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go back. Look at all those 51s. 51. What Shaq shot from the field? What DeAndre Jordan shot from the field? What Tyson Chandler shot from the field? When you talk about dunks and layups, that's a high percentage shot. So let's look at this year. Check this out. I'm gonna hurt your heart right now. I think that's bogus stats. I think that's bogus numbers you reading off. Damn, I need the one with the. I think this is the one, if I'm not mistaken. Tools. Cause I don't want to mess this up. All right. Check this out. See, he won't bring up shit that people don't want to hear. Put it that way. But I'm gonna bring up the shit that need to be said. Check him out. The role player has a career shooting percentage. A career, not 1 season, not 2 seasons, not 3 seasons, not 4 seasons. A career. The role player has a career shooting percentage approximately 37 to 38% on field goals attempts outside of 3 feet, including the restriction area. While elite within 3 feet, his efficiency drops significantly with mid-range shots often falling around 37 to 40%. Can I interest you in those numbers, Shannon SlowSki? Anybody can lay it and dunk. I can lay it up. I might can't dunk, but I can. If I get 10 layups, I bet you I make 8. So would that make me 80%? That make me the best shooter out of everybody? Hell no. It's levels to this shit, nigga. Why the fuck you keep trying to bring up this bullshit? Telling people what they need to know though. Let me show you. Telling people what they need to know. Let me get a little closer. 37, 38, 37, 38. I got that glare on my shit though. Damn. 37, 38. That's his percentage. Trying to do what Kobe Bryant do. So now hold up, let's go here. Career summary roughly 37.5 on shots outside of 3 feet. Mid-range 10 to 16. The boy generally shoots around 40 to 41% in that range in recent years. That's recent. You talking about the recent right now. So why you saying 50? Let's break it down, Let's get into the bag. You just can't open the bag and get straight to the bottom. You got to move that bullshit off the top to get to the good part with the seasoning in it. See, you eating the shit without the seasoning. You got that way. You got to shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. You understand? You got to shake it up. You know how it go. So let's go here. 3-point range. Over his career, he shot roughly 34 to 36%. If you look at the league average, that is good, I guess. I don't know, fuck. Why they ain't resulting in the wins? You know why they ain't resulting in the wins? Because they made that bitch a jump shoot outside of 10 feet. And guess what his career is? Like I said, 37 to 38%. How you gonna keep talking about the man shot 50%, 51%? The only nigga to do it at 30. Well, why he ain't winning? Something ain't adding up with this picture. So let's go here then. Let's go to the playoffs. Because you like talking about playoff numbers, huh? Career shooting outside of 3 feet dips to approximately 35.9 in the playoffs. In the playoffs. When it counts. So with all this 59, 51, 49, all this bullshit you reading to these people, lying to them on that nightcap, because all it is cap. Why you ain't telling the people the truth? See, we know the truth. We gonna tell the truth and tell it how it go. Why? And you wonder why the nigga got a losing record. Because he can't shoot. If you stop him from driving to the basket, like I always tell y'all, the reason why I gave him a chance, and I wasn't supposed to give him that. The reason why I gave him a chance, because people was highly on everybody that came out of school. College players, whether in first year, did a freshman that came out, whatever. When you come into the league, niggas gonna give you a chance. I gave you 7 years. 7. You couldn't get a game. Then I was like, hold up, why he didn't get a game? If you really watch with these, not what the fuck he telling you, you gonna notice, man, the dude can't shoot. He can't really shoot. But y'all killed Kobe for being a 44% shooter, 45% shooter, 43% shooter, 40% shooter. He's a jump shooter. You gonna struggle when they double teaming and triple teaming you and shit. That's why they was mad at Kobe calling him a fucking ball hog. But the man was trying to win. Ain't nobody else gonna shoot this bitch. Ain't nobody. He gonna make the right basketball play. Fuck a basketball play. I need my killers to hit the shot. I need my killers to shoot that. So let's keep going. His playoff career shooting outside of 3 feet is approximately 35.9 in the playoffs. Recent years, since turning 35, a high percentage of his jump shots, roughly 84%, are either in a restricted area or from three-pointer. Limited. Limiting the mid-range game. So let's check this out. Since turning 35, a high percentage of his shots, roughly at 84%, are either, not R as in use this or R use that, the other R, like they're telling you everything that he shoot is in a restricted area. Now, has he got better? Yeah, I can't shit on him like that. He did get better, but it still ain't resulting in the wins. So what I'm trying to tell you is I got the whole thing right here. I got the whole thing. LeBron James is 37.4 shooting outside of 3 feet. These people is not lying on this dude, but you'll get your monkey looking ass up on here and lie for this nigga. Lie. So let's break it down. Y'all say he a better 3-point shooter than Kobe. Y'all say he a better scorer than Kobe as far as percentage wise. That's not the end all be all. You got all kind of aspects of the game that you gotta score from. Mid range, post, threes, free throws. You know what I mean? You got different levels to this shit. DeAndre Jordan, do we think he the best scorer in NBA history because he shoot the highest percentage and him and Tyson Chandler still got the bitch for the highest percentage? No. Because we all know that came off dunks and lobs. Dunks and lobs and putbacks, layups. So do you really think that, Shannon SlowSki? So let's get back to your stupid ass video that you think you cooking on. Boy, you fucking butt cheeks.
Nobody's ever done that.
And look at Joe.
He can't do enough good. If he walk on water, people say the only reason he walking because he can't swim. If he could swim, he.
You heard that shit? And people think this shit be funny, dog. Nigga laughing at you, not laughing with you, my nigga. People say if he walk on water, that mean he can't swim. Come on, dog. You at some point the shit get corny, dog. You bring up more of your grandma saying than a man saying that. So ain't nothing wrong with the women raising you, but just don't take on their tendencies because you ain't no woman, nigga. You're a fucking man at the end of the day. It's cool to say this and do that. What's up, True? My bad, dog. Man, look, I'm slipping today. I'm about to have a lot of blues on this bitch today. Y'all, like, people, the more I see y'all, the more I'ma ranch y'all up, bro. I can't do it off of 1 or 2 shows. I can't do it off one episode. I need to see y'all every day. And like I said, I'm at some point this whole motherfucker gonna be blue. This a family to me, dog. This ain't no fans. This ain't no friends, dog. I look at y'all as family, dog. And I really thank y'all, bro, from the highs, man, that you must come to my channel and give me an opportunity to speak and just try to spread awareness and bring the truth because it's too much lies and bullshit in this world. And I'm tired of it. I came up under it. I almost got caught up in that shit. And I refuse to let them do it to me, dog, for real. Let's check it out, though. Let's keep going.
He was swimming in the water. He wouldn't walk. He cured cancer. They say, what about diabetes, Ocho?
Yeah, you're right. Hey, you know the funny thing is
right.
about this conversation?
Yes.
And you think about what Kobe means to LA.
Yes.
You think about what Kobe means for the Lakers, what he's done for that franchise, from the time he got there,
Yes.
to the time to his untimely demise.
Yes.
Despite what he looked like towards the end of his career, I don't think there's anybody that can come to the Lakers and unsee what Kobe did.
Yeah, I bring
just no matter what. Even what you read off the stats, even what you reading off the facts,
yes,
and how great LeBron has been for them. Those are the Kobe fans, or those that appreciate what Kobe has done for them.
Now listen, remember Ocho said y'all need to stop doing this, bro. We can't keep using the excuse talking about his age. Now he done changed up his point of views, and SlowSki must have threw him another envelope. Look, man, we can't be killing a man like that. I know he just got swept. They talk about it before they come on this bitch. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They gotta put this shit in perspective and have it going down so they can be like, oh, we on the same page and we trying to disagree. Not everybody disagreeing with no. But let's keep going.
Nothing will unseat how they feel about that man. So when the conversation comes
nobody
up,
tried to.
I understand.
That'll be the equivalent of all of a sudden.
First of all, SlowSki, you just say ain't nobody trying to, but you just put their whole career, their last 8 careers. So what you trying to do then? You're a fucking liar, man. You just did that. You told me ain't nobody trying to, but you just broke down both of them last 8 years trying to really think the role player was better than this man, but you ain't trying to. Don't let that go over your head. Well, what the fuck you doing then? Why you bringing up Kobe? We talking about the role player and his failures as an LA Laker and why he not being accepted because of the fuck shit he doing over there. First of all, salute the man down. That was a good breakdown. You got your son and you got AJ Mitchell. You got your son and you got AJ Mitchell. Y'all call him one of the greatest GM players of all time. He helped everybody get a ring except the other way around. So my question to you is, your son couldn't even get no burn. So you ain't see that AJ was better than him? You ain't see that Quincy Olivera was better than your bum ass son? true hurt, huh? Yeah, I know it do, but I don't give a fuck. Stop doing this shit, man. Y'all niggas, bruh, let's keep going. You ain't trying to do that. You ain't, but you did it. How you gonna say you ain't trying to do something, but you did it? You just broke down these people last 8 careers talking about what Kobe did for them compared to what the role player did for them. Stop it, man. Don't do that, bro. You're exposing yourself. You're exposing yourself. That's why you walking around with that man person, that little Kato Taco Bell. Where the bullies at? Where the red nose pit at? Where the King Kane Corsos at? You got a Kato Taco Bell. That's female, dog. Don't let that go over your head now. Walking around with that little Kato Taco Bell. That's how you sounding when you think you cooking. And you ain't balking. I need to hear that woo, 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 woo. I don't need that. I need to hear a big dog. I still jump in your shit with that motherfucker. That motherfucker ain't about to protect a household. I seen you put him on your lap when you thought you were cooking too. I can't show the video, but I'm gonna let you listen to it. You got to let Kato talk about. Come on, baby. Come on. You ain't let me, huh? You ain't let me.
Chase gonna have better numbers than you.
You can't make this shit up.
But that don't take away from what you did, nor is Chase trying to erase what you did. See,
but you trying to erase Kobe. You trying to tell you that Kobe ain't did shit his last 8 years compared to what the role player did. You trying to erase a whole nigga right now. Boy, niggas be contradicting. That's why I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell you what my dad and my grandpa always told me. The more you let a nigga talk, this guy right here. So why would I want to go fuck with a nigga because he got money? Money ain't gonna make me sell my soul in my ass. No. Oh no. Hell no.
see what people see. Here's the problem that you're running into, Ojo. And Joe, correct me if I'm wrong. You step in at any point in time.
All right.
Because it was Kobe and LeBron for the longest period of time.
Yeah. Exclusively on AMC Plus. What is this place? A gripping new AMC Studios.
That boy said LeBron need to go to the Washington Generals. He still ain't gonna help him, bro. He just need to retire at this point. I ain't mad.
I can't get past that. Tried to come make us forget about Kobe. You tried to erase Kobe's legacy. Although Kobe's legacy is enriched in Mount Mount Rushmore.
Cemented.
Yeah, but people can't see. I can't look. Kobe is Kobe. Hey, no matter how you slice it, Kobe is a top 3 Laker all time, no matter how you slice it.
Right.
Some people say Kobe, some people say Magic, some people might slot Kareem.
Yeah, if Kobe is cemented and would be a top 3 Laker of all time, why is you trying to compare the last 8 years? Knowing that man last 8 years ain't shit compared to that. I'm just asking. Like my nigga man say, I'm just asking. But you not comparing them, this and that. But you come on your show, thought you was cooking though. I seen that too. True that, but I don't know how to be. I've been the first all my life. You been feeling that first. You was feeling that second in Miami, and now you feeling that third with the Lakers. Get your bum ass up out of here then. Sweet. You know how they say sweet low, sweet cherry. Niggas say sweet blow. You got a sweet blow to get that dust from under that bed. Sweet and mild stadium. And don't bring his bitch ass back home. Let him keep on. Sweep his ass clean up out the door. Get your head.
But however you slice it, he ain't getting out of the top 3.
Right.
There have been some other greats. You got Elgin Baylor, you got Wilt Chamberlain, you got Jerry West, you got James Worthy, you got Mikan, you got LeBron. Kobe ain't getting out of the top 3, and that's okay. It's okay to say, man, Kobe is great, but LeBron is a bad. It's almost like if I say LeBron is bad, I'm saying
he caught himself again, y'all. I'm gonna pause this bitch. I'm gonna jubilee all his ass. Stop. Pause. Do the jubilee. Oh, that go my nigga right there. There you go. Talk to me. Talk to me, Turk. My nigga Ryan is in the motherfucking building. What's up? Get your shit up, bro, because I've been cooking a long time. Go ahead. Let the world know
Man,
what they can find you at. Let the
I'm
world know
just
what
so
they
sick of these niggas, man. I ain't gonna hold you. For one,
Go ahead,
they
hold
trying
me.
to
We got time today, Ryan, because I'm tired of these niggas on these shows with this bullshit.
yeah,
Let's set the record straight. Let's go.
I hate how they try to compare Rock later years, Kobe later years.
Facts.
The last time we seen Kobe before the injury, when they was fighting for that playoff spot, with Steve Nash and Dwight Howard was down the whole year, the man averaged 27, 5, and 5.
Cook.
He blew his Achilles out at the age of 35. Like, what y'all expect for him to come back and do?
Huh.
But let's like you said, let's put some context in it. Let's talk prime versus prime. My man had two primes. He had a prime when he was freaking 22, bro.
Hmm.
Just like they said LeBron, this dude was definitely the best player in the league at the age of 22. He was. He was just rolling with the most dominant players.
Facts.
Right? So we talk about who took less and did more with it. You look at Kobe last two championship records compared
T Price. He on. Thank you.
compared to LeBron championship rosters.
Facts.
You feel me? Doesn't equate. Like, and then like people quick to say, "Oh, Kobe had Shaq, motherfucker. Magic had Kareem." I don't see
Motherfucker,
nobody
LeBron
omitting
had
what
D
Magic
Wade.
did.
Motherfucker, LeBron had AD. Motherfucker, Kyrie.
Hey yo, but
We
just
got
think
how many
about this though,
niggas we had
man.
two at a time.
Just think about this, man.
I'm listening,
Until
Ryan.
what,
Talk,
2 years
baby.
ago, Kareem was the all-time leading scorer,
Yeah.
and nobody would consider him the GOAT. Well, now we know that now. We got him in our GOAT conversation. You feel me? But don't nobody in the general mass public really give Kareem credit for being the GOAT. Now, when you hear them say LeBron James the GOAT, what's the first thing people say? Oh, he got the most points. So, man, Kareem had the most points for damn near 30 years, and ain't nobody saying nothing about it.
Mmm. Mmm.
You feel me? Nobody ever, because he had the most points, that record just recently got broken.
Drop that knowledge, then, big dog.
Nobody pins it against Magic because he had the person I believe is the greatest basketball player to ever play a game. Magic had that dude, but they don't hold it against
All these
Magic.
rings, huh?
But they quick to hold something against Kobe. Okay, if we're gonna look at the bottom line, I mean, hold on. Let me see something. Let me just see something. Let me just see. Let me just see something.
Talk your
Let me
shit,
just
Ryan.
see something.
I can hear you good, but they're saying you got a little echo, but we gonna work through it. I can hear you good though on my end. I ain't lying.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I
If
can
you
take
do
that.
happen to go out, I'm gonna bump you back in. Just hit that link. I'm gonna get you back in. I don't know if you got your headset on. That's why I jumped off my headset because they said they couldn't hear it. So I got them. I had to
No, I
get it
don't
right.
got
So
my hand.
no,
See
you
if I
good.
can.
Like I said, I can hear you good. I can
Okay.
hear you loud and clear.
I just want to read off something, bro.
Go ahead. Let's
Right?
read
Because
it.
people have a tendency to forget. People have a tendency to forget, man. Like, I don't forget. Like I said, fuck what the numbers say. Let's talk about what my eyes see.
Oh yeah, that's what I'll be on right there.
Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Hold on. Now this is the few, right? Five-time NBA champion, two times Finals MVP, NBA Most Valuable Player, 18 times NBA All-Star, four times NBA All-Star Game MVP, 11-time first team All-NBA, two-time All-NBA second team, two-time NBA All-Third team. So in 20 years, 15 years, this nigga made All-NBA. Nine-time All-Defensive first team, three NBA All-Defensive second team. Two-time scoring champion, slam dunk champion, all rookie second team, 75th anniversary, Gatorade National Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American, like 33,000 points, 7,000 rebounds, over 6,300 assists. Gold medals in Beijing and London. FIBA champion, listen, and that's just Wikipedia. Don't have me get into the dirty. When we was battling against Tim Duncan and them Spurs and Chris Webber and them Queens.
Yeah.
And niggas talk about Shaq, and I said, oh, y'all forgot Kobe averaged 36. Let's not talk about when do they say is the most important time of the year, James? They say money time is playoff time, right?
Yeah, crunch time, baby.
Okay. My man got the most wins against 50-win teams. And he doubled the second place person, James. That's who that is. His name MJ. He only got 12.
MJ.
Kobe doubled him with wins against 50-win teams. And hold on. And before y'all throw the argument, oh, he has to kill O'Neal. Guess what? If you look at the stats, he beat more 51 teams with Paul Gasol than he did with Shaq.
Ooh-wee. Mic drop.
Let's talk about it.
Mic drop. Come on,
He
SlowSki, where
beat
you
more
at?
50-win teams with Paul Gasol than he did with Shaq. Let's talk about it.
Oh, I'm here.
Let's talk
We got
about how
time, baby.
Yakeem had 3 years to make it to the front. That man was on a 3-year run. He waited for him in 08, couldn't beat Boston. Waited for him in 09, he couldn't beat Orlando. Waited for him in 2010 again, he couldn't beat Boston. What are we talking about?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find
What,
out.
are
What
we
shit
going?
did we talk about?
Are we going to take the 3 years post Achilles injury and then try to use that to sum up Kobe's career? But you
That's what we
motherfuckers fail to
did.
realize this nigga got 2 fucking numbers retired with the
Three
same fucking
statues.
team,
Three
and they was
statues.
2 different fucking players.
Facts.
I had to think about what Jalen Rose said, right?
Talk about it.
Jalen Rose said, I be getting tired of the being disrespect. I know what it is because I was on the court against this nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
This motherfucker say, if you motherfuckers got Michael Jordan, the greatest player of all time, how the fuck you ain't gonna have his carbon copy in the top 10? How you gonna have his remix not in the top 10? I don't get it. The slander and the disrespect to the man is crazy. You can prop, yo, James, you can prop any NBA player up and make a case for their greatness just by talking about their statistics and their accomplishments, right? You don't have to tear down another NBA player to make another nigga look good.
Salute Atlantean. Salute free your mind. Free mind, I mean.
Man, that nigga ain't did nothing to y'all but provided y'all some of the best basketball y'all ever seen in y'all life. Let's really think about it, James. You feel me? Because in a few minutes, like you got to think about it, the way they doing history, bro. They trying to omit history. They don't want you thinking about nothing in the past. It's all about what's going on right now from this day forward. Of course, they're gonna phase MJ and Cole out. You feel me?
Yeah.
LeBron gonna have his run, but guess what? It's gonna be a generation that phase that nigga out too. He gonna get phased out too. Dwayne Wade finally said it. We formed that Miami team because we were tired of seeing that nigga win championship. He had just one number 5 on us, and he said, "Yo, we got to lock this shit in and go get this nigga." He on a fucking mission. And guess what? And when they tried to reload, because this what everybody failed to realize. When you at the top of the mountain, James, you eventually fall. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's how you bounce back.
Facts.
Cole was at the top of the mountain with Shaq. He fell. Climbed back to the top of the mountain with Paul Gasol. After that workout, he fell. He never had a chance to get back to the top because of their little plan to get him back to the top. They vetoed it. It was Chris Paul and Dwight Howard. And then somehow that turned into Steve Nash and Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard back was broken. Steve Nash only played like 7 games for it.
Mm-hmm.
And this the year when my man popped his Achilles, trying to get us to the playoffs because these niggas ain't playing. Mission accomplished. Yo, and then you really want to know, like, I had to give a shout out to that nigga Tyrese Halliburton, bro. That nigga was telling this story, James. He said, man, when I popped my shit, he said, I was thinking to myself, fuck that. I'm about to do this shit like Cole. You feel me? That nigga said, I couldn't even get up off the fucking ground. He said, that's when I knew it was levels to this shit, bro. He said, I had the same injury, and I just said, I'm about to have my coach moment. That nigga said, I couldn't even find myself to get up off the ground. Listen, let alone get up and hit 2 free throws and then walk back to the locker room. We talk about, man, it's a different breed, bro. You niggas sit on the back that I gave y'all. And he played in the hardest era with the most competition and with way harder defensive rules. Y'all figure that shit out.
So what we talking about there, Ryan?
Man, these niggas be talking about. Listen, my man got a saying, right? Is we talking fiction or if we talking fact? Because if we talking fiction, just pardon my back, bro. Like you said, bro, fuck all the numbers because niggas got this saying, right? They'll tell you, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. They don't, but they will mislead you. They will fucking mislead you. Numbers will mislead you. So if you thinking numbers is the end all be all, y'all crazy. Like I say, if I got all you niggas out there and rolled the ball out in the middle of the court, I don't think none of you niggas fucking with Bean, bro. And that's just the basketball aspect of it. We already know ain't nobody got the mentality that they got. Come on, bro. Yo, listen, when you ever seen a commercial, James, right? I seen a Nike commercial and this shit fucked me up. It got Kobe Bryant giving a seminar, right?
Yeah.
And and you got everybody from all professions there. The world elects top person at their profession. You see Serena in the audience, you see Kanye in the audience, you see this motherfucker from Apple in the audience. They all there watching the Kobe Bryant seminar. Motherfucker said, yo, so when we know we made it? And that motherfucker said, you're welcome. So think about this, the significance of that commercial. We got all the top people in the world at what they do, and they all came together to ask this man, yo, how did he push it to the next level? Because they looking at this dude in a godly manner. We already the best at what we do at. You get what I'm saying? I said, yo, you see the significance of this commercial? Even the great ones bow down and say, yo, how can we do better?
Hmm.
You got that formula, bro. And people like to discredit it for whatever reason. Some niggas hate him because he a
So let me
Laker.
tell you this. Why people try to all right, see how they used to tell us we we shouldn't try to uplift one player by knocking another player down. But they doing the same shit to uplift this young dude over somebody who had a way harder path, like you said, went through way more tougher defensive errors than he did. Because remember, they don't play no defense in this era at all. I'm talking about at all. So I'm really lost about the comparison. And we don't do that. Like you just said, we could read off somebody's numbers and stats, but if we go off the eye test and we call it how we see it because of what he producing to us, putting on the field, or on the court, or on the diamond, why we can't just have a real assessment and be like, hold up, like you said, in clutch moments, one person make the right basketball play, one person want to kill you, like really win the game. Making the right basketball play, passing that is not showing killer instinct, and everybody know that coming up in our area how we was taught. You think Isaiah gonna pass that bitch to Bill Lamb, Bill John Sally?
Hey, yo, didn't Magic win a chip hitting the hook shot?
Without Kareem. That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
Like, come
no,
on.
no, listen, no, listen. He won with Philly without Kareem, but remember, I think it was 85 against the Celtics, the hook shot, in the last minute, the baby hook for the free throw line.
Yeah.
You talk about a nigga who nature is gifted, Magic Johnson. But even he knew when to be a killer, bro.
Hmm.
Even he knew when to be a killer. Game on the line, give me the ball, bro. Take us to the promised land, baby. And guess what? When you as great as that nigga was, you live with a failure. Because I know more times than not, my nigga gonna get that. I'm always gonna believe he gonna get that next one. He gonna get that next one. Yo, James, there was no doubt in my mind. When that nigga lost the ball, I was up top watching that shit in the bedroom. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, yo, I know baby boy gonna bounce back. And it got to be to the Celtics. Because he can't be the Laker Lord be like, man, you never beat the Celtics. That don't sit right with a OG Laker. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Oh, bitch. Okay, we understand if you never played them because they didn't make it. Oh, bitch, but you got there and played them and lost. I knew my boy was coming back into this with blood, bro. I knew it. It meant too much to him.
That's the difference right there. Kobe could have packed it and left even when the Lakers had that little struggle after Shaq when they was on the rebuild with the Smush Parkers and stuff. Did he leave? Like you said, no. He held his own self accountable. He held his own foot to the fire. Something that these dudes won't do in this era. That's why you see a lot of team hopping. So how can you get mad at a person who wanna be great and don't run from that smoke, but uplift a dude that run from that smoke, don't want to take the last shot? That's not greatness, bro. Who changed the rules?
Hey yo, listen, I ain't going front, James. He 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 great. I ain't gonna hold you. He great, but it's levels to everything, bro. You know that shit. It's even levels to great, my nigga.
I see what you're saying, and I'll agree with that if they weren't trying to put him so high far as around the GOAT people. Like you said, you got a lot of Hall of Famers, but every Hall of Famer not in the same room. You got just like every class. You got ninth grade, you got 10th grade, you got 11th grade, you got 12th grade. Same
You
thing in college. You're a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior.
you should have asked. You should have asked Shannon Sharp this, right?
I wish I
You
could have
talk.
talked to
He
him because
brought.
I'll
He
fry
brought.
his ass right now.
He brought the comparison to Tom Brady up, right? And the
Thank
ultimate
you.
team sport, and the ultimate team sport game. He brought up somebody to try to break up individual accolades to make him the greatest, right?
Yep, I seen that.
Okay. They say he got 7 Super Bowl wins, right?
Yeah.
Two of them was gifted to him, Atlanta and Seattle. They gave him the Super Bowl.
I agree with that. And I'm a
And
Michigan man
3 of
too.
them came off of Adam Vinatieri leg, bro.
Hmm.
The defense got the other two. The only time that nigga was on fire where it was like he was just the best in the league is when he got Randy Moss, bro. And guess
And they
what?
lost that one.
And
They
they ended up
lost.
coming up short that shit. I mean, let's be real.
How you
When that
got
nigga came
defense
to the
wins and
Patriots,
lose
their
as big as
defense was
that?
like that, bro.
Yeah.
Willie McGinnis, Will Fork, or like Teddy Bruschi.
You had
Man,
Lawyer Malloy. Man, that defense was stacked, and you
Ty
know it.
Law, what's my boy name? What was the other linebacker? It was Teddy Bruschi and
They had Mike Vrabel, Teddy Bruschi.
Mike Vrabel, but it was another one. Willie McGinnis, Richard Seymour. They ended up bringing in
Let's talk about it. We got time today.
Roosevelt Collins.
I remember him. Yeah. I forgot about
Man,
him.
man, come on, bro. They used to call a fucking secondary the firm bro because of Ty Law and Lawyer Malloy.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And I don't knock him. He fell into the right situation. He still had to do what he had to do. Don't fuck this up, young buck. You feel me?
Oh, don't
But when
forget
we,
about the tuck rule.
oh man, come on, man. Hey, yo, that he admitted on national TV to Charles Woodson after all these years. You know what he admitted?
He fumbled.
He said, "I fumbled." And Charles said, "Thank you." He said, "I can sleep easy now."
But guess
Tom
what? Both
Brady
of them
even admitted it.
Michigan men. So you know they was talking. Both of them went to Michigan. So they brothers. Don't get it twisted. It
Brother,
ain't no beef between them. They love each other. Their alma maters are the same school. They gonna support each other. So I'm glad they had a chance to sit down and Charles Wilson got the truth out of him.
he
You
got,
feel
he
me?
got, he got some. Man, I can sleep easy, man. I don't feel bad. I know they took that. And then, hey, yo, then you count all the fucking cheating that the niggas was doing. The fake gate, spy, uh, I'm sleeping with your wife. They had every kind of guy that was known to men going on with them.
And don't that remind you of how they try to hide the steroid allegations? Nobody don't want to talk about it.
And so if you really think about it, all his shit can have asterisks next to it.
Oh, that's why I still got Joe Montana as the number one. I
I
still
keep
know
tell,
that,
I
dude.
keep telling people. I said, man, the man got 4 rings. I said the man went 13 touchdowns and no interceptions in the fucking playoff against the best competition. Everybody who ain't really good, y'all sitting on the sideline now. This dance right here, this playoff dance, this for the big boys.
Yeah.
And watch how I do it. In the era where they were allowed to kill the quarterback, bro.
Kill him.
Kill him. So people look at they look at things from different options. I don't let them niggas get my blood pressure up. Okay. I just realized everybody through different optics. You feel me?
Yeah.
We from the same cloth, so we let out the same set of binoculars. That's what our people taught us. You feel me? We gonna keep it. We gonna keep it up. You the type of nigga, James. If you with your man and your man do some bullshit, you might not check that nigga in front of everybody else. But when that gets you by yourself, you gonna let your man know, yo, bro, that was some bullshit.
As you should.
Cause we from that era. These niggas ain't from that. They
Y'all
don't see
notice we
shit
ain't
how we
have no
see shit, bro.
complex when called that shit out. We did not have a complex. Only thing that did Grace when you heard stuff like that was light a fuel up under their fire. That's why.
And still almost did it there.
It's real levels to this shit, dog. That's the only thing I'm saying. I know almost don't count, but we can't them over the GOAT in the GOAT conversation and then want to talk about still had a losing record doing it. So why we keep talking about this? So that's like I said, it's easy for me to debunk some of this stuff and just go at them like that because if you gonna sit here and try to pump up a certain dude in any era, at least tell the truth about him. They mad at Tim Hardaway now. You saw how you try to kill Tim Hardaway because Tim Hardaway say he'll take Penny and Grant Hill over this bum. And we all know injuries derailed them dudes from having even a successful career.
Swear to
But when
God.
Penny came in the league at his second year, he ain't missed the playoffs. He went to the fucking finals. So why wouldn't you want to pick this nigga off the eye
That
test of what
nigga
you
was
seen?
crazy work, bro.
And he could shoot. He'll dunk on you. He wasn't scared to go in the paint because they had a big man like this bitch ass role player. So what the come on, man. He wasn't
But you
scared because
gotta,
he seen Jordan. He still was giving Jordan that work. That's what you're supposed to do though.
hey yo, and the famous words of my man E. His whole shit was manufactured, bro.
Salute the real. I like that's my dog. He
Listen,
be trying to that's my dog.
when I heard
I'm on the team though, real.
it's manufactured, bro. They nicknamed this nigga the chosen one. They chose him.
Hold up. How you get that name first of all without playing an NBA game?
They chose him, bro. They had him selected ever since they seen him in the seventh grade, bro.
That's crazy.
He came at the right time.
Check this out,
Listen,
right? I'm gonna ask you a question. If Kobe was able to play his first 2 years, you don't think he led the league in scoring? If you don't
listen.
tell his Achilles was
His
able to
rookie
finish
year,
his career out.
if he averaged
You
30,
gotta think about it. Three of those years, the Achilles, and his 2 years they knocked him coming off the bench. Give him 2 full seasons and let him just play that full year because he only played 6 games when he tore his Achilles. So if you give him a full season right thing and let him become a starter coming in like you gave the role players the keys in this era the keys, how many
if
points that nigga would have killed Kareem shit?
listen, absolutely, absolutely. You feel me? You got to think about it. Phil Jackson, he told the whole world, I contained Kobe, even in our second tenure. He said the only thing that made it work in the second tenure, Kobe knew if he did what I asked him to, he was going to get the results. And he was a lot more mature, so it wasn't about. Everybody had recognized him as the greatest player in the world by the time they got back to him. So Phil Jackson, I didn't have to deal with that of a young guy trying to prove himself. He said, I contained him. Did you hear what Phil said? The man had went 9 straight games scoring 40 points or some shit like that. And Shaq came back and he told him, yo, you got to dial it back. We're going to lose the big stuff. He like, fuck the big fella, nigga, we winning. He better go get that bitch off the glass until he ready to get in shape and get back to being shot. But I done came to the age right now, no, nigga, I'm challenging you. And Phil said, no, we don't need that, bro. I know you the grandmaster right now, but we still need the drunken monk over here. And if you keep going like you going at amazing pace, we're gonna lose them. That's just real, bro. Ain't no telling how many fucking things he would have went crazy with. And then, when he with the stop his scoring streak, the nigga was at 38 points and took himself out with like 6 minutes left. Could have got 40 again. But just so they stopped talking about it, he agreed to come out the game. Like, you got to think about it, bro. Like, this man took a soft Spaniard, a crazy nigga up out of Queensbridge, and a dope fiend nigga up out of Queensbridge.
Oh, Lamar.
Lamar, right? And a young nigga who didn't even want to play basketball.
He'd have traded them niggas.
Listen, man. He got the most out of Andrew.
Traded every last one of them niggas, Gasol and the crackhead.
Listen, he got the most out of Andrew Bynum. He was able to contain Ron Artest.
Leader, a real leader.
Right? He had a nigga that was smoking crack, man. A nigga that was smoking.
You smoke crack, don't you? Jump. No, Mr. Clark. I don't want to jump, Mr. Clark.
Hey, yo. Just think about this shit. How nice this nigga Lamar Odom had to be shining like that in the NBA and a crackhead.
And I ain't even know that nigga was on that shit till it really came out. Cause you know niggas be bullshitting a lot, especially on this YouTube shit. But when it really hit the fan and it came out, yeah.
That nigga said Cole was like, bro. That nigga said Cole was like my father.
And he had to deal with that type of shit. And you know how Ron Artest is.
And then, listen, niggas want to know why Dallas swept us. If you remember, Andrew Bynum had did an interview. And they asked because we was like 23 in a row, losing 2. You know what I mean? We didn't look like we was hitting all cylinders. And Andrew Bynum said, we're not going to be back right until we fix it in the house. Basically letting the world know like it's some shit going on in the locker room that I'm not going to speak about. Come to find out,
that will really destroy a team too.
Come to find out, allegedly, Shannon Brown had not no Paul Gasol wife.
That's crazy.
Yes, sir. That was the locker room shit that they was dealing with. And I'm not saying that it's true now, but they said Shannon Brown not no Paul Gasol chick. That's why Paul Gasol wasn't engaged.
Hey, I could know why I can say that's somewhat true, and that could be possible because as you can tell, when the role player was favored to meet your boy in the finals, what they used, Delonte West was doing what to his mama that made him check out. So locker room issues always was around like that, and certain that's why Matt Bond was running behind Derek Fisher or whatever. I don't know. So it always was like that turmoil, but only the great leaders can still wind their players back in and say, look, man, we got something big at hand. Everybody can't be a leader. I noticed that. But the way they trying to pump this young man up, make it seem like he led this, he got this person to rank, what they run before I got there. So tell me this, why he ain't win after they left him? Because remember, AD been gone how long now? And he ain't make it to the finals yet? He ain't win nothing yet? So who made who?
And listen, I don't see how they say he carried AD when that year when we won the finals. AD led in every statistical category except fucking assist. I don't know.
No,
I
listen, the
mean,
very next
listen.
year, AD
I,
had
I
y'all with a
get,
2-1 lead against Phoenix, and when AD went down with that injury, the nigga couldn't win one game. How you can't win one game against Phoenix?
and you 35 then.
You was way younger.
Yeah.
This shit crazy, man.
This
We
shit-
got
yo,
time today, though, y'all. Hit that like button and hit the share, and please get to the SlowSki.
please, man.
Tag
Hey, yo,
SlowSki in
and
this
you know,
video.
you know what? I be feeling. Listen, I figured him out now. Because I done heard enough of him. First of all, he plays for my favorite team. I'm a Denver Broncos fan. So I got
Me
mad
too.
love for Shaq. You feel me? But I figured it out now. When you doing this podcasting thing, and you have to say something controversial. You feel me? To get people to say, you get more people who don't like what you say who will watch the shit than people who like what you said who will watch it. Niggas will watch your shit just so they can argue. So he say certain stuff. But it's the same thing I used to say about my brother Ticket. And I told him this shit one day when we was on the phone together. So I don't feel bad about saying this shit. Right? I said, bro, you have too much basketball knowledge. You have too much basketball, pro basketball experience. You feel me?
Yeah.
You have too many pro basketball resources at your disposal. As you can see, we used to be online with Pete Quoth and Copeland and shit. You feel me?
Yeah. Facts.
So I know you connected, bro. And I know you know what you're talking about because we agree about 85% of the time. You feel me? But sometimes, nigga, you say shit just to get a reaction. I say, I sit up there and listen to you, and you make a dumbass argument with it. I'll sit there and be like, there's no way in the world my boy actually believes this. He too smart to believe some shit like this. But what he about to do is set this panel off in a frenzy, and then he about to mute the mic and sit back and watch it go crazy. Hey, yo, listen, when I told him on one-on-one, James, the nigga bust out, start laughing, just like you did, bro.
I ain't never noticed that shit till you just said it though, cause a lot of shows he'll say that shit and then you don't hear him no more. He done dropped out all of a sudden. Nigga asking him, he ain't saying shit, and we just in that bitches at each other throat.
I said, yo, this nigga tickling me. I said, he's a fucking shout out to my bro. You feel me? But it took me a while, James, to figure this nigga out. Because some shit he used to say, I used to like, you ain't on the panel. And I said, Ticket just be saying shit sometimes just to see niggas how they gonna react. He don't really believe that shit. He too knowledgeable about basketball, and he got too much insider information. You are connected, bro. Regardless if the nigga said you played overseas or in the Q League, nigga, you played at a higher level than any of us, and you don't rub elbows with these same niggas that we talking about. You feel me? You done been in the court, you done seen on the court with these niggas, these same niggas we talking about. You done befriended a lot of these niggas, assholes. We see niggas coming on the show, giving up their time, showing love to their man. Niggas who played years in the NBA. So you can't.
He was well connected, like you said. For us to be around those type players who played the game at a high level, whether it was overseas or not, pro basketball is pro basketball. So you'll have if you like the game and love the game the way you should, and you approach the game the right way, sometimes you'll take some of that stuff and you'll be like, hold on, I know this dude ain't just say that. But like you said, it'd be for content purpose to get a reaction. And that's all I think Shannon SlowSki doing right now. Because order for you to keep bringing this man name up like you do and trying to put him on his pedestal, at least let his game do the talking. Dog, he shot a brick in OKC he shot that brick ass layup, that little runner he tried to hit on the end of the game against OKC. Like, brother, the failures is there, and you see why he make the right basketball play. Now tell me this, Ryan, and on some real, if you the leader of the team and you watch the person, you practice under this person, why you think all these people coming out right now exposing the real truth about this man? From D Wade to Carmelo to Jason Tatum in the Olympics talking about the 1v1s. But let them tell it. He built like us. He built like that. But his game not showing us that. Something ain't right. Something ain't adding up with this picture. I say Kobe years without Shaq start from 2005 on back. And if you look at the three-peat, because remember, he was the leader. He ain't joined no super team. How many times have you seen this man, what the help that he had, miss the playoffs, can't go on a three-peat? The ball only got 1 2-peat. And you went to 8 in a row? You went to 8 in a row and you lying to these people. Like I told you, he cut 2 of Kobe years, but what this the trick part. You seen, like you just brought up, you caught that shit too. Why would you want to compare his last years from 13 when he blew his Achilles, when he only played 6 games? Well, hold up, why you ain't start from '05 then at least?
Why
You
is you
ain't start
talking
from
about that?
'05 when he led his own team without Shaq. You knocked out 5 6 years.
When the man was the first nigga since Michael Jordan averaged 35, 5, and 5.
That was a lie. How many points Kobe Bryant averaged before one of them years? Then Kobe
He
averaged
was that year,
35.
yeah. When they gave Steve Nash MVP. He averaged 35, 5, and 5.
Niggas just be lying, boy. I swear to God. All these niggas should be a lawyer. Help me get off the charge or something for
Man,
lie for me
listen,
too. Shit.
I don't get it, bro. I, Mama told me if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So if you ain't got,
Go ahead.
especially by the dead man.
No, the dude not here to defend himself. But why all the backlash now? Because remember when they put Kobe, they said Kobe was the 40th greatest player. One year they did the rankings with the active players. What Kobe did? Kobe ain't sent Rich Paul, his little minions and all. He went and did that shit himself. What y'all talking about? 40?
He
Let me,
told
let
you
me show
niggas.
y'all something.
You,
Let me show you how to do this shit then.
he told you niggas you about to witness a dynasty like no other. So if you think about it, he got 7 finals appearances, right?
Yeah.
He played 20 years. I mean, this motherfucker was in the finals every 3 years on average.
That's a good record, you ask me.
And then my final win percentage is 70%. Nigga, I'm 5-2 in finals. I lost 1 to Detroit and I lost 1 to Boston.
You know what's crazy to me? When you was leading your own team, you couldn't beat Orlando. You lost to them in 6. Kobe beat them in 5. The same KG say they ran you when they broke you. Kobe ain't run like you did. Kobe
Hey,
took
yo,
that
you know the
4-2
crazy
loss
part
and
about it?
came back and beat their ass back.
Them niggas talk about LeBron team was trash. Most casual fans couldn't even tell you who's the second best player on that Orlando team. Now, man, you can go up and down the roster. You feel me?
Yeah, but look, their second best player was hurt though.
Jameer Nelson.
Yeah, that nigga was struggling with Ray for Austin because Jameer missed that whole season, and he ain't
Hey,
come
yo,
back until the finals.
and that's no slight shout out to my nigga. He went and did his thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
But LeBron James, you got beat by Dwight Howard and Nito Turkoglu. You got beat by Dwight Howard and Nito Turkoglu. So they say, oh, that Cleveland, they say that Cleveland team wasn't good enough.
How when you won 60 games?
That let's just say the casual. They don't understand Antoine Jameson averaged 19 points. Mo Williams made the All-Star team. Booby Gibson led the league in three-point percentage. You feel me?
He got
Ilgauskas was a walking double-double with the bad feet.
but he ain't got no help. You got to put that in context. They say he had no help.
Okay. So, hey, yo, when he got beat by Dwight, what did he do the next year?
Nothing. He lost to Boston.
What did he do after that?
He won 66 games that year too, though. I think 60 plus games.
Mm-hmm. Then he hauled ass to Miami, right?
Yeah, but
Hey, yo, we was waiting on him in Miami, too. 2010, Kobe was waiting on his ass in the finals that year, too. Think about it, bro.
you know what really made me mad? What he said, and he tried to be funny like it was a slick jab. They made the puppet dolls for Kobe, and I still got the shirt 16 years later. But you ain't gonna tell the fans that they what they need to hear. You gonna tell them what you think or what you want them to hear. You got the shirt, but tell the people who the only one made it on that shirt. Then
That nigga waited for you for 3 years, bro. He let you go.
if you said that, you would have killed your narrative and debunked what you trying to say about this young man, trying to lift him up like he had a better career. See, that was the whole thing I did this video about. You trying to say LeBron 8 years was a success when we all know it was a fucking failure. So you want to try to put Kobe last 8 years against his 8 years, which it really don't make sense. It's not adding up. Why would you go to that point to try to make? And then he said the reason why I moved him over Kobe because of the run that he had. He had two. He had two. He had four finals. What? Two MVPs. He had four championships. That's what he counting off. That's what he going off. And then he
In his
talking
last
about
8 years?
No, I'm talking about far as
Cause,
say put any. This how he said it. I don't want to mess his words up.
but James, watch this. Because if you really think about it, Kobe last 8 years from '08 to 16, motherfucker won 2 chips, bro.
I know. So check this out. I want to say this. I don't want to say. He said verbatim. He said, "Tell me anybody that had a better 7 year run, four finals, MVPs, four MVPs in a 7 year span." So he counting from I guess 2008 when LeBron won his two with Cleveland, all the way to 2000. What that was? Six. When the last time they made it to the finals with the Cavs? That was 18,
15,
right? That was 18.
18, yeah.
So he using that stint right there and trying to say, tell me and that shit don't almost make no sense because if you count from the '08 and '09 MVP year that he won, that's '08, '09, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15,
So,
16.
so that's what we do. We propagate the career, right?
Yeah, he try to squeeze that bitch like an orange juice in. Tell me who had a better run than that. Look, four finals, four MVPs, and four this. He went for that 4 for 4. But that wasn't in a 7 year span. That's where the lie came in there for me. And I said, hold up, man, this nigga here just trying to shit on Bean like this. I
How,
gotta
how,
fire
how
this
about
motherfucker up.
how about Jordan first year all the way until the first time he retired?
I was just about to say that. That was another point I was gonna get. That's why I had this video playing, and I want the fans to, and my family to hear. This man lying. So Jordan, you trying to tell me Jordan career from 90 to 98 wasn't better than that?
With a year and a half off.
Basically. So just imagine if he don't take the year and a half off, and he do go 1-1 with Elijah Wine. Elijah Wine do say get a ring, and
He
Jordan lose
gets
and
6
come
out
back.
of 7.
He gets 6 still. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, listen,
You ain't gonna bring
even
up
if
that
even
record
if we
though.
give Elijah Watt them two, the nigga go 5-2 like that.
But listen, if that was the case, why when he came back he went on a whole nother three-peat then? That's why I don't think he would have did it, because Elijah Wine still was there. Why Elijah Wine ain't go back when he came back Elijah Wine won them two, right? And I love Elijah Wine. Elijah Wine won them two. Why he ain't go back when Jordan came back then?
That should be different when the real bully in the ring. That should be different when the real bully in the ring, my nigga.
That's why I hate when people try to use these old bogus ass arguments like they know basketball, know what they be talking about. So even if John would have came back and he lost to Orlando, he took that on the chin. A full basketball season now, best record in the league, 72-10, with the chip, with the MVP. What, how he do it? Get that high pitch. What are we talking? And looking down, sniffing it. Get off that booger sugar, man. Ain't crazy. I don't understand this shit for the life of me, but at the end of the day, bro, it's all fun and
You know what I
ain't no
think? I think
seriousness.
you know
And
what
that's
I
why
think
they
is.
call it a debate.
Think LeBron James helped him start that cognac line he got. That Forte, think he helped him start that. He gave him the plug for that, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God.
Hey, yo,
This
and
is
listen,
this is a major question though. How much you think he paying him to say this shit?
you don't even gotta pay me. Just give me, let me get the benefits. The new LeBrons, courtside seats every now and then. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like a lot of people in the NBA. Everybody know the era I come up in. Everybody was liking Jordan. But Chris Webber, reason why I liked him because he went to one of my favorite schools that I wanted to attend coming up in sports. Then on top of that, I seen a 6'9" dude do this shit. When he came in dunking on Barkley and he showed me he wasn't scared, you went to 2 national championships even though you lost. I understand that, but just getting that was like, a thing in our era. Give yourself a chance. But we ain't making no excuse. He called a timeout, but what they ain't gonna tell you, when he walked to that sideline and looked to the bench to see if they had a timeout or not, I felt bad because you the superstar of the team. You supposed to know that. When the pressure on, a lot of people can't handle it like that, and that it's not making no excuse. I'm just speaking facts. Rob Pelinka, the one, was telling him to call the timeout. Rob Pelinka was on that Michigan team.
That's a fact.
And he the one when Chris Webber looked at Rob Pelinka and he looking for the coaches to say, no, we ain't got no timeouts. Rob Pelinka was saying timeout,
And
timeout,
that's
time.
why he turned around like, why the
That's
fuck
why
you
he
tell me
turns
to
around and
call a
called the
timeout?
fucking timeout. And they trying to blame it
Yeah.
on him. Come on, dog. That's bullshit, but y'all ain't gonna get this nigga no slack, no smoke. And that's where I got a problem. You know what I mean? That's the problem coming for me. Cause if I can criticize my nigga, if we could criticize everybody else, what makes him off limits? We can't keep pumping up this dude failures and blaming it on coaching, blaming it on his teammates, blaming it on this, blaming it on that. Remember he hit his knee with DiVincenzo, couldn't go, and now he doing a video with his wife dancing. Ain't nothing wrong with your knees then. Let's go to
Remember
another
when he
point.
laid on the floor and said, "Your pop, his foot"?
Yeah, he heard something pop. I went to the LeBron James of feet. No, you should have went to the role player of feet, nigga. Then you double back, you ducking Giannis. What y'all record was when he missed those 15 games in the beginning of the season? Y'all was top 2, top 3, right?
We was 10
With
and
just
4.
with just Luca and Reeves with the supporting cast.
And then Luca got hurt and Reeves took off.
And when he came back, nigga dropped to the 4th spot.
And hovered there until he decided to go back to the third option.
Yeah. So my thing is, why you was ducking Giannis? Why you ain't play against OKC? You ducked the Spurs. That's 3 games. And Giannis missed damn near this whole season. In and out, in
Listen,
and out.
bro.
You duck OKC and the Spurs on back to back. It wasn't no back to back games, but I'm saying two big games that these people need you to go out there and solidify yourself and show why you the GOAT still. Cause that's all they pray. Who did
Hey,
it
yo,
before the
real
GOAT?
shit, bro.
Nobody did this.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I got sciatic nerve damage to the left side of my leg, right? That nigga missed the first 15 games, and I don't hear no more about that sciatica all year. I've been dealing with this shit for 13 years, nigga. That shit don't just go away. And that's coming from somebody who got sciatic nerve damage. I go up there and show you my doctor papers, bro. Got the test with the needles all in my leg and all.
So you saying he was fronting in line then, ducking smoke? That's what it sound
Man,
like to me. Sound like
come
he was
on,
ducking
bro.
smoke.
I can't even sit in the one without me having to get up and go like this.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro.
That's crazy.
And I got that paperwork documented. It's official. I have that. So I know what it's like.
Lord, this man lying like that?
Come on.
Damn.
Nigga can't tell me nothing about that subject, James. I live that shit.
So this man been lying the whole time.
Man.
He thought this what I think. You said y'all was 10-4. He said, "Oh, y'all want to bring Luca in, huh? Y'all want to do all this, huh? Y'all want me to be the third option, huh? Let's see how they do without me. How that shit backfired on." So he ain't getting no praise for them being in that number 2, number 3 spot. So now he won't come back and like, "Oh my shit, them niggas, let me be a part
Oh
of that."
shit, the two white boys work well together.
Yeah, don't come run your stupid ass over here now. Stay over there with that sciatic or whatever you did. I'm sorry that you going through with it, but I'm glad you own this motherfucker to really break it down then because I ain't know you was dealing with that. But that just goes to show you if it's serious, it's serious. Don't be cheating the game. But I never cheated the game, head ass. I never did this. I never did. Yeah, you ducking smoke. Boy, we been. Why you ain't play against OKC then?
Man, what listen, what great player you ever seen take 2 weeks off in the league? Just take 2 weeks off. No injury, no nothing.
I think that was the juice thing though.
When he went back down to Miami.
Yeah, he need them juices and berries that time. He wasn't hurt at all. He just wanted the juice.
I needed to
Kevin
re
Kevin Garnett wasn't lying when he said what he said. He said, "Man,
neither was Jeff T.
you seen the role player? Now all them niggas won't scare their shit back. The nigga said if you talk about the role player, you gonna get that phone call. How many athletes you heard say that and sports analysts? Rick Bucher said it. Cause he ain't want to vote for the dude one of them years. Rich Paul tried to call him and check him about that. Where the fuck his peanut cashew head ass come from? Who is he?
Man, that nigga was selling jerseys from around the Brown way.
I would bust Rich Paul ass right now and I'm 48. I swear to God, I would
Listen,
smoke
I
him.
don't even think Rick Paul was a hooper, bro. I don't think
He
he
ain't
was
got
a
to be the
hooper.
way he talking. He act like he know how to hoop. I would bust
No,
him.
but
Let him
what
know I said that.
what that
We
nigga
could
was?
go 15, 12, 21. I will bust your ass.
Hey, yo, what that nigga was? That nigga was the ultimate hustler. You feel me? He was like he was what Dame Dash was to Rockefeller. You feel me?
No, he was the hype man.
Not even the hype man. He made
I'm
sure
just
all the
fucking with
business
you.
was straight.
I'm just fucking with you. I fuck with Dave though. I know what you talking about.
He's smart as fuck. A lot of people don't think Dame architected Rockefeller.
Yeah, he did, but he don't get the
You
credit.
feel me? And it's the same thing with Rich Paul. He architect club sport. That motherfucker got the gift of gab.
That's only because he know who he know though, right? I think if he don't know the role player, he not in that position.
I mean, I like to say,
You think?
I like to think like if it was meant for you to be a millionaire, you're gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Whether you did it by being an NBA agent or you sold 1,000,000 kilos, nigga. You feel me? It was just destined for you to be something like that. The nigga smart as for your bro. I ain't gonna front. I don't think as far as getting money, I don't think I would want to sign with no other agent. That nigga get you your bread.
The most agents, I think clutch agents, sports players, I think they steal the most money and don't produce shit.
And that might be the case. Hey, yo, but guess
You
what?
know, everybody that
You
signed
gonna
them
get it.
getting all this money. AD stay hurt, the role player cheating the game, ducking
But
smoke.
hey, yo, we can
Dame never
honestly say,
elevated his game or nothing. Like, how do you get $100 million?
but hey, yo, we can honestly say, even though AD was hurt, we can honestly say his talent matched his money. You feel me? It was just a matter of whether that nigga was gonna stay healthy or not. As far as the game, hell yeah, he was ever tell you that. But when you telling me you get niggas like Tristan Thompson 150% over his market value, this nigga should be making $9 million a year. You got this nigga making 23.
They say that's the market though. Salute everybody still up in here, man. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. But they say that you gonna get the market value. But I'm with you. If your game don't say you get the market, I see a lot of people that's doing way more but don't have the $100 million that the Raymond getting. That's way more impactful to their team. Cause the last time I checked, he said, "What I gotta go out there for?" Cause Steph and Clay was missing. 2010 ain't gonna do nothing if I was to go out there. So I'm just asking, like, well, why you out there then? How they give you $100 million if you talking like that? You averaging a triple single. So it is who you know. Like one thing my grandfather always told me, it ain't what you know, it's who you know these days, son. So you go to school, you do all this, you put the hard work in, you build the groundwork, but it's still who you know for to get that opportunity.
Hey, yo,
And that,
bro,
that shit never sunk into me until I watched niggas like the role player do for his people, the Randy Mills and shit.
what's my man name? Perennial viral basketball. I beg to differ. I done heard a few athletes say Rich Paul can negotiate their contract. The man good at what he do, bro. And he didn't have the prototypical physique.
That's crazy. I ain't lying, bro. This shit is shocking to me, dog. I and I'm glad you came on here because I know when when you looking
Wait,
at it
hold on,
from
bro. You can't. I mean, let me address him.
oh go ahead, do your thing.
Rich
I'm
Paul did
looking
not
at the
have a gift
comments.
of
Go
gab.
ahead, do your thing.
He don't have anything without Brown. Man, now that part, it might not be NBA wide, but they told me Rich Paul was the kind of successful head on some hood shit.
No, but look what he said though. He said they gonna say that, but we don't know that. He's saying he not a certified agent. He getting what he got because of who Brian is. That's what I'm saying. It ain't what you know, it's who you know. So how the fuck he get in his position? Never went to school for it. Never did none of this shit. And all of a sudden he just supposed to be this top notch agent, getting Draymond 100 million, DeRaymond. He getting Tristan Thompson 85 million contract. Like,
Hey,
come on,
yo,
when you
so let me
don't
ask
know
you
these
a
dudes
question.
is worth like 4, 5,
So,
8, maybe 10 million for what they role is on the
so what
team.
about the niggas who not tied to LeBron? Like niggas like Ben Simmons, we got niggas all that fucking bread and we ain't seen that nigga since. Everybody he get bread ain't tied to LeBron, bro.
That's a fact. But
I
but
mean,
let me ask this: if you part of clutch, you should be tied to him, right?
not necessarily. I mean, yeah, I
Okay,
mean,
I was just asking. Just break it down then for him, because that I guess that's what he's saying. In so many words, he probably trying to say if you sign the clutch, you tied to LeBron some kind of way. But
I
I
don't know.
understand what you're saying though. I can feel what you're saying about.
Maybe he knows something I don't know. So I'm not gonna go against your basketball wisdom, perennial viral. But I'm looking at the optics, nigga, and I'm telling you, Rich Paul do his thing, bro.
So let me ask this question:
Hey yo,
Men,
so listen, hold on. So you tell me, How is he able to, and I think I've heard that before. How is he able to move like that? Because clutch sports is his business. Now, and I agree, he might listen. I agree. He got some smart people around him. You feel me?
Yeah.
But when it comes all to the end all be all, but I don't see how that leverage with LeBron. I mean, yeah, he got Bron, but every team ain't tied to LeBron, bro. When he negotiating Ben Simmons contract, that ain't got nothing to do with LeBron.
And I could believe that part right there because if it was, everybody that is tied to him, he would have had him on their team, some type of way playing with him. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
And I
So
get you. I get what you're
both of
saying.
y'all making good points. Both of y'all,
Yeah, like you right,
I could believe that part too.
that's what I said. He got the smart people around him. Sometimes you know what? You can never know everything, bro. That's just like Magic Johnson, right? He don't know shit about baseball, but he in the right position.
Yeah, he
And
brought
guess what
home
he
runs
did?
and
He
whatnot.
surrounded himself with the right people who do know about baseball.
Yeah, exactly.
And guess what that
There
is?
you go.
That's a great leader, bro.
I can see where you're going with that. Yes, sir.
Whatever I lack in deficiency, yeah, I'm gonna go get somebody to make up for that. So you absolutely right.
And that was my thing. Why he ain't never
Hey,
go
yo,
get Ben
so what
Simmons
about? Hey,
anyway?
so let me ask you a question. What about the hundreds of players that turned the club sports down?
He said
And
he
that
didn't say that. He said, I'm saying if you got the power, they coming. When Brian loses his power, you're gonna see Rich Paul not who you think he is.
man, listen, bro, this thing going into the long haul. You talk about LeBron, well, ownership next step, bro. That's his next step after basketball is ownership. Probably within a 5 year period. So how is Paul gonna lose it?
Yeah, so he gonna always be in that position with Ryan
And
saying,
listen, and think, and just because I brought you to the playground, you be a damn fool not to make your own bones. You feel me? While you there. Yeah, well, you know what, Brian? You brought me to the promised land, but while I'm here, I'm about to figure out nope and figure out and get everything I know I need to know.
I think
Now,
he's still gonna be around whether Brian playing or own a team or not, because Brian already put him in a position to be successful. So if he not taking, if he not sucking the knowledge, what's up, Mellow S? If he not sucking the knowledge up, you know what I mean, to the point where he can have longevity at this, we already know why he in it now. Just riding the
okay,
coattails of somebody else.
if that's the case, so why don't everybody sign the NBA with him? If it's because he got Braun, then if that's the case, every top star should be signing with him. But people make other decisions.
So was that true what Kevin Durant said that his camp is toxic?
Yeah,
That's a that's a true
yeah,
statement,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That ain't no secret.
Man, we also seen him change his stance up by going mess with him on his show on that weak ass mind your business or whatever the fuck it is. Mind it ain't no mind the game. I don't know what the fucking name is. I forgot, but he's sitting on there making fun of Jordan, talking about a nigga had to retire and this and that. But I'd rather have a 20-year career. All right, you rather have a 20-year career where you can't be able to enjoy your money, get all this backlash for not providing the right way for us elevating your game, or you rather have a nice, short, successful career because you trying to be the greatest at it, and
I,
you
I,
only go because
I
of
ain't,
your body.
listen.
Clyde Drexler said that I just wanted to play 15 years in the league and I accomplished that, so I can be able to
Hey, yo,
enjoy my
Perennial.
money.
I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't give a fuck if Brian traded me or not if he got me 40% over my market value. Nigga, if I'm only gonna be making 10 million actually, but then I fuck around and make 23 million or something like that, nigga, he can trade the fuck out of me. Fuck him.
One thing oh perennial. I want to ask you a question. Uh, you don't think he doing that and giving them that type of money so they can value because the money always got the match. So a nigga like Tristan Thompson, I give him 85 million, even though he don't deserve it. In case I need an upcoming superstar that's coming into the league that I want to play with, I got my eyes on. So then I just double back and be like, bam, here you go. Tristan Thompson money match. It ain't the same caliber player though, but the money is.
Hey
And
yo,
I,
but
that's how
perennial.
you manipulate the shit too. That if you
This
see
what you got to understand, bro. Everybody not gonna be a champion, bro. Everybody not gonna be a champion. Making you a champion, don't determine if you great or not. Like it's a lot of great players that wasn't fortunate enough to win a championship. Only 15 motherfuckers gonna win that every year, and they all on the same team. So that's like 35 players that just gonna win a championship every year.
I ain't listen. In order for to be a
Bro,
champion or put
listen,
yourself in position to
no,
win,
no, 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 no. That's reality, bro. Everybody can't be a champion because it takes a winner and a fucking loser. What are you talking about? Everybody can't be a champion. No, sounds like everybody could be rich. No, the fuck they can't.
that's what I always preach too, Ryan Time. You play the game at a high level, but we all know we all can't be champions at the same time. So it come
Somebody
down to
got to lose,
strategies.
bro.
It come down to killer mentality. It come down to your work ethic. Being a champion is just not about your athletic ability or your talent.
Right. You
All
got
of
to be
that
in the
shit.
right
I
situation.
ain't never about to use that because I'm jumping out the gym. We seen Vince Carter. We thought he was the most athletic, electrifying player, but he ain't never won nothing. It's levels to this shit.
That's what I'm
Tom
saying.
Brady was a
Perennial.
killer.
Every year somebody put on champion, somebody's a loser. It's a lot of great players that went through adversity that didn't win it, bro. Look at Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
Look at Patrick Ewing. All because they played in the same era as Michael Jordan. It's a lot of great
hold
players.
up. I'm glad you brought that up. Even when Michael Jordan stopped him from getting there, when Michael Jordan left, Patrick Ewing did make it to the finals. He went 7 games with Houston. You see what I'm saying? They blame that shit on John Starks. They blame that whole series on John Starks when they played Houston. But everybody else was showing up, hitting big shots. Derek Harper, Ewing, Charles Smith, Oakland. That was a solid Knicks team. But it goes to show you it's levels to this. Jordan wanted
It's
it all.
levels, bro. I'm sorry. Everybody
Jordan
can't be.
refused to lose to this nigga. I'm just saying, like, if Jordan wasn't there, let's count the people that would have had rings.
Think about it.
So it do determine on, like I say, man. This is a great debate, bro, and I just want people to understand. That was my whole go-to move too when I first joined. Cause you have the talent, that don't mean you're gonna do it. Everything have to work perfect, and then it start with you. When I read off the role player outside of 3 feet, that shit is serious. And you wonder why he got swept in '07. You wonder why Dallas beat him in 11. And if you come from '07 to 11 and the time he came in, dog, that's like 7 years, eight
So, bro.
years.
So hold on. So, bro, hold on. You telling me everybody who lost the championship in the last 23 years didn't work hard enough? You got to be fucking kidding me, bro.
Yeah, they put the work in, but it just levels to this shit. That's all.
It just levels to it. That's all I'm saying.
You either in the first or you gonna graduate to the second, or you gotta go to summer school to get to the second.
That's a fact.
It's levels, man. We just can't go off because of what he put on him and he did this. Nah, I ain't gonna see these eyes right here. Even when I was in the game, them bitches still was bucked open. You understand? So when I had a chance to sit back and really analyze it when I couldn't play no more and I watched other people work ethic, knowing how we had to go through that fire and get it, bro, it's real. You can't sit here and tell me this era right here is putting the work in like them dudes was. Ain't no fucking way you gonna sit here and tell me that when you only play two styles, layups and threes. No mid
Oh,
range, no ball movement,
perennial.
no post movement, no back to the
I'm,
basket. You got to put the work in it.
I'm honest, perennial. I know when I stopped working, when I stopped being an athlete, I'm honest. Yeah, but I just because I fell short of winning my goal. What about, hey, yo, I'm going to act like this. You done had his peers, you done had coaches, you done had former players say nobody worked as hard as Kobe Bryant, ever. So all the years he lost the championship or didn't win a championship, that means he didn't work. Think about it.
No, we ain't saying you don't mess with us. That's what make this shit good because
Yeah, not
see how
perennial.
you
We
go on
good, bro.
Shannon Sharp Show, Nightcap, you go to ESPN, everybody agreeing. This not really a disagreement. That's what debate's about, though. Iron sharpens iron. I'm
Like, and
learning from
perennial,
you at the same time. Perennial, don't get it twisted.
yeah, you got valid points, bro.
You have valid points you making, but at the end of the day, that what makes the show great because everybody not agreeing with each other. Everybody got a counter attack. You say this, all right? I'm gonna come on my counter. That's why I fuck with Mass. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to the highest because he when I first heard him say this, I always thought like that. Great coaches gonna tell you that when they stop your best move, what is your go-to move next? You can't just have one tool in your bag and try to go build a house, put some sheetrock up. You need extra utensils. You need more than the motherfucking this and that to put sheetrock up, or pick the carpet up off the floor, lay carpet, whatever. It's just you can't go there with a hammer and now you gotta screw something in this bitch. You ain't got a screwdriver or a drill. How you gonna do it with a hammer? You
Hey,
gotta
yo,
add to your bag.
hey, yo, perennial. I'm a different type of dude, right? You can give me your opinion, and if you give me good reason with it, I can respect your opinion. I might not agree with it, but I could see why you thinking that. That's why I like to hear everybody out. Because, bro, we could be looking at the same Basquiat painting and two different perspectives from it. You feel me? But we looking at the same exact painting, but the painting make you feel one way and the painting make me feel another way. That don't mean the way you see it is wrong. That don't make the way I see it as right. But once I understand, once you tell me why you see it that way, now, oh, yeah, now I see why bro said that. I see why he said that. I've seen that
That's
because
what
I
I'm
never
saying.
looked at
See,
it like
look
that.
though, Trey. Peep out what Melo just said. The Spurs forced LeBron to shoot and actually won that way because LeBron had no bag.
So did Dallas.
So you gotta add to your bag. If you stop that driving down the lane, doing this, doing all that fugazi shit, and they make you get in your bag, that what made the Kobe's great. That what made the MJ's great. You know you couldn't stop the hook shot. Why you think they go to Elijah Wine on the footwork? You don't have no footwork, it ain't gonna work.
Absolutely, perennial. I think running the agency as a player is cheating. Absolutely. I think that's cheating. It's a conflict of interest.
That's just like tampering.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that.
That's tampering to me though.
That's a
You don't think
fact.
that's
No.
tampering?
Hey, listen, that got to be a hell of a guy for a billionaire to trust him, bro. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Hey, yo, you might be absolutely right, perennial, but this man some credit. He got a billionaire to trust him.
That's illegal. That's tampering.
And don't get me wrong. Yes, I think LeBron got influence on Clutch Sports. He absolutely got influence on Clutch Sports. Hey, yo, but I ain't going to perennial.
I'm with you on that, Mello. Mello said Clutch Sports need to be investigated and terminated.
Well, I wouldn't say terminated the black man thing. You feel me? But they definitely need to get their pushes ruffled. You feel me?
I ain't think about what he just said though. What you
What?
think about that? He said he the money. Where Rich get the money from? I thought they
Rich
get it
Paul
from the
get
league
money
or
off every.
whatever.
Hey yo, hey yo, just go check
I
his
don't
net
know nothing
worth.
about that, Ryan. So break it down for me. I try to stay out niggas' pockets, but I swear
Just
to
go
God,
check.
I don't
Just
pay
go.
attention to that.
Just go check his net worth.
What does network look? But I ain't gonna say that. But I'm saying
Hey yo,
after what I watched with AD, I knew there was tampering. Something wasn't right with that. Cause AD set out like the last 17 games. He was won't play. Then you got the nerve to go to the stadium with that's all folk shirt on. Like a nigga don't
oh
see the
no, no,
cricket.
no, no. Listen, perennial. I get you. That's just like. Let me see. How can I put this in a please, all right? That's just like me starting a construction business. But you give me my first. You loan me my first excavator and the majority of my tools. You feel me? Now, over the years, I done built my company to much more than the excavator and the tools that you started me with. You feel me? So even if you came and took the excavator and the tools back, guess what? It's mine from what I built. Now, once you let me in, now don't get it wrong. I agree with you. LeBron let him in the door,
I
but
ain't
I
know
can't
that much.
front. Once he let him in the door, Rich Paul took the hinges off that motherfucker. You right. He's not in the position he in today with basketball without LeBron.
Melo making some good points too. He said, "Remember, Dylan Brooks got waived after the Lakers beat the Grizzlies, all because of trash talk. LeBron, I never seen that before." Then he said at one point the whole Lakers roster was under Clutch Sports. I remember that shit.
Yeah, we had like 9 players on that team trying to club.
Y'all
8 or 9
whole
players.
he was out of that nigga, and guess that's why he was able to move them niggas and move
I,
pieces
I think
out
that
the
that's the year with
force.
Lonnie Walker in them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit fucked me. I said, God damn, everybody signed McClutch over there. How the hell that happened?
Hey man, if you can keep me in the league,
Remember? That's why they ain't want to get rid of THT. Who y'all was trying to get rid of THT for? And y'all was trying, but everybody know
no,
he clutch.
no,
He clutch. He off.
we kept him and got rid of Caruso because he
That's
was
what it
signed.
was.
Yeah, he was signed to Clutch Sports and Caruso was.
That's what it was. I knew it was something
Everybody
like
knew
that.
Caruso was the better player.
That's why I say the role player, he's smart, dog. I ain't saying that nigga dumb. That nigga smart because if I can get you to sign on the clutch, give you the money, now I can use you for trade bait. Now I can get some real talent over here because the money gonna match, whether it's with your talent or not. The talent ain't gonna match if you ain't getting the money.
Hey yo, bro, you want to know what I like about it? This is the only thing I like about Clutch Sports, right? And this is no shade, no racism, no nothing. A conglomerate that's controlled by white men, right? They walked up in that bitch and took control of that whole conglomerate. Now I believe perennial. They losing their grip now. You feel me? But them niggas was running the whole NBA, bro. A nigga who ain't got no license, you feel me? And was selling jerseys. This nigga went from that to running the whole NBA, bro.
That's tampering right though, perennial. He said
What?
Rich told Darius Garland before the season, and he told the Max Kellerman this on the show. I told Darius this gonna be his last year in Cleveland. How the fuck you know?
No, the bro, that's always bro. Just because they don't talk about it, agents talk about their players moving all the time, bro. Like like Rob Palinka don't really talk to the players, he talk to their agents. When the agents come hollering out, the agents know what's going to happen before the players do. 9 cases out
Stop
of
right
10.
there. Stop right there. So why the fuck we don't believe the role player knew about the trade with AD and Luca? If all them right there and all them under the same umbrella, you can't sit here and tell me Rich Paul ain't get that call, was on the deal, or knew about it, and the role player didn't. If that's your sidekick, That's what's fucking me up. I'm glad that point even came out. Because think about it. You tell somebody this your last year here. You telling it to Garland. You said you told him that. Now let's go to the AD. AD saying he got blindsided by the trade. The role play acting
He
like he
did.
don't know nothing about the trade. How the hell went all y'all under the same umbrella?
I'm about to tell you why, bro. If you really look at the whole layout, if you go back and look from like 2 or 3 years
Facts,
ago,
Mello.
if you go back and look about 2 or 3 years ago, no, fellas, this shit was bigger than Rich Paul, right? You got this Laker team, the most expensive franchise in the NBA, right? The way this new NBA going, all these hedge fund companies buying these NBA teams that's worth multi billions. Dudes like Steve Kerr. I mean, what's the boy from the Clippers? Him.
Ballman. Steve Ballman.
Like, if you notice, this is why Mark Cuban sold the team. He sold the Dallas Mavericks. He broke it down and he said why he did it. If you think for 1 minute this bitch just woke up on a Wednesday and says she gonna sell the Lakers on a Thursday, you're fucking crazy. This shit been in the works for like the last 2 or 3 years, bro. They been knew that man.
You think they
They,
did that because they're trying to get from under Brian?
no, they did that because of the family beef.
Okay, okay, gotcha.
The family is beefing about that shit. You feel me? So now they the Lakers, the Lakers are a mom and pop institution, what they call. They got money compared to us, James, but they don't got money like compared to owners like Steve Ballmer and that new owner, the new owners in Minnesota. You feel me? And all these dudes buying up these teams, they don't have money like that, where they could go build their own stadium and all that shit. These niggas got to cut expenses just to turn a profit. You feel me? Now we ain't going with four trainers. We going with one this year. Now we don't need that many coaches. They got to do shit like that. We got to stay under the cap. You feel me? Because remember, he got kids that need to get paid off this shit every year, and minority owners. You feel me?
Well, how Cleveland was over the cap for them 4 years that he was over there. Remember, they had
Cool.
one of the highest salaries in the league when they was going to war with Golden State.
That was under the old CPA.
Okay, so Melo said, remember when Brian had D Wade traded back to Miami? D Wade wrote a letter to ESPN. He was mad as hell. LeBron is always the mastermind behind all the trades. And I can
Listen,
say, bro, I said that.
yeah, we all know that. Listen, if he's chasing greatness, he gonna have to try to get everything he needs. Like that. That's just smart on his part. You feel me? It ain't morally right, but that's just smart on his part. You feel me? So the Lakers didn't just wake up and decide they're going to trade to sell the Lakers, bro. This sell has been in the works for the last couple years. Now LeBron even coming out saying he knew the Lakers were going to get sold. This was what took place, bro. And this is why I believe that Anthony Davis and them didn't know.
Yeah.
LeBron, at his age, was holding up the shelf for the Lakers. Because basically that motherfucker was telling them, if Bron and AD the only thing I got on the team, I'll give y'all $6 million for it. But if y'all get me a star, I'll give y'all $10 billion for it. That's why they swung Luka. That was a favor to the new owner because you just paid $10 billion for the franchise. A 41-year-old LeBron James not going to do it for you. This is why he got Luka. And for Dallas swinging off this Luka, from a big economic standpoint, they got awarded the first pick in the draft. Who the fuck you ever seen fighting for a playing spot get the number one pick in the draft, James?
Say that one more time.
Them niggas damn near made the playoffs. And they ended up with the number one pick in the
Oh yeah,
draft.
oh yeah. All right, gotcha. I know what you're
That
talking
was
about.
all plotted out. You feel me? But they had to hold that close to the vest. They couldn't let LeBron and them niggas knew about that. So LeBron would have pitched the biscuit if he knew that they was trying to trade AD. Now the whole franchise is uproar. What's going to prolong this sale even more? So we're going to do this like a thief in the night. AD, you should have no scruples. The nigga signed you to the biggest NBA extension ever. That bitch makes $60 million next year.
No, listen, I agree with that. I don't think Rich Paul who we think they are, I mean, who they saying he is. Cause I feel like if it weren't for Brian, he wouldn't even must be in that position. The role player have a lot of power. We all know that. You hear how ESPN talk. You hear how First Take talk. As far as undisputed, all the FS1, Nick Rome, Kendrick Perkins on the bandwagon 1 minute, then he hopping off. 1 minute you blocking him, showing you ain't him beefing, then you're back on the team. We know the power this
But
young man
then,
has.
tell him we
It
not
don't.
disputing
This
that.
don't have nothing to do with no basketball and winning though. So they trying to make it seem like this part of the shit that's making him goatish. To me, he done tore the league up doing this. That's why we're in the position that we in right now, and the basketball ratings are down. People don't almost want to watch this shit no more because of
Hey, perennial. We on the same side. Bro.
that. Yeah, we on the same level, but
We
I
on the
just don't
same
like
side,
the
bro.
way and how he coming with it. I'm reading these comments. This is crazy.
Yeah,
Like I'm
but
telling you, I'm
I'm
glad my
I'm
boy
just
Ryan come up here to help me out with the. Cause
I'm just a different type of dude, bro. I give credit when credit due. You feel me? And what Rich Paul made himself, I got to give him credit on that, bro. I got to make like you don't get to that level of shit without stepping on somebody's toes.
yeah, facts. And know what else? Before you go, Ryan time. Know why I think the power is real with this bum ass nigga? Because remember, Melo was out the league about 2 years. They blackballed him for something. I forgot what it was. Dame brought him in. Now, the role player could have been brought him over there, even when it was with the bubble. You see what I'm saying? Even the bubble year when they won the little cheap bubble ring, he could have brought Melo in on that year. He waited. He seen what Dame was doing. I mean, what Melo was doing with Dame. And yeah, Nola Noel. I remember 200 that clutch brother. He got bapped too. So when Melo said it himself, they asked him, "How you got on the Lakers?" Melo said verbatim. Brian called me and told me it was time. Time for what? I was out the league damn near 2 years before Dame came help me and get me back in the league because they blackballed me for whatever reason.
Because he's a 5%. Same reason why they blackball. What's my name? Mahmoud Abdul, brother.
Perennial said Melo was blackballed. I mean, Melo was on pace to break the scoring record first. Brian blackballed him. That's the 2 years we
No,
talking about then.
no,
But
they
he was
didn't.
out of the league about
Brown
two.
didn't do it. What
I ain't
what
gonna say
Melo
he
got?
did it, but I'm just reading his comment.
No, what Melo got kicked out of the league for, James, was basically some religious shit.
Like Mark
That's it.
Jackson.
Same thing with Chris Jackson.
Yeah, I know about Chris Jack.
If anybody know Carmelo Anthony, everybody know Carmelo Anthony a pastor too. Peace to the God. You feel me? They ain't giving nobody with that type of platform and that type of following. You're not about to come out with that shit now. And then we got you on stage. Oh, hell no. Get this nigga out the league. You pray to Allah, you better keep that shit to yourself. What do you mean? So why he on NBC? Because he got that type of wave, bro. NBC and NBA is two different things, two different entities. Carmelo wasn't going to break that record first, bro. Carmelo wasn't even going to play long enough.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I when he passed, when he in the 30,000 now, ain't didn't he score over 30,000 points?
He might be right there, James. He might be close
So all
to it.
right, all right. So if you count the 3 years, because I think it was 3 years before what you call it, maybe 2.5 going on 3, but I know it was more than 2 years he was out the league before Poland brought him back. Knowing the score that Melo was, being the number one scorer of the team, I know he playing with Dame now, but if he was to be able to finish his career out without the blackballing, without the religion shit in it,
Uh-huh.
I do think he scored like 33,000 points, easy 34,000 points.
Yeah, I could go for that.
What's up, Wills? Raise your hand, nickel.
But
Raise
I
your
don't
hand.
I don't think that Melo aim was to be that. You feel me? Like that don't be certain niggas goals. We all know one thing we know about Melo. That bitch played for me. He showed us that when he left Denver.
Yeah, I got you. No, I ain't gonna lie to you. He said the reason why he left Denver because they started breaking the team up, and he was like, "Why?" Remember, they got rid of a lot of pieces that helped them get to that Western Conference Finals against Kobe. And even though they only won one game, just to see them that team going up like that, then the very next year Melo say you taking it away from me.
Hey
It
yo,
was like,
bro.
damn.
Yo, listen, that was part of it. But remember, that extension was coming. Melo wanted that extension in New York. Melo didn't want to be in Denver no more because of George Karl.
I could believe that too. Cause that nigga there, it was something about George Karl. Then he tried to come out on the slick talking about the steroid use and how he tried to shit on Kobe. And all, like that nigga, that made me sick, yeah, bro. But that's the type of people they put on TV. That's the type of people they want to hear. They ain't trying to hear people like us, cause they feel like we come from the hood, we come from the slum, whatever where we live at, we don't have no say so. Shit, everybody have a voice in this world where I'm from. And
Yeah.
I want a nigga just to tell the truth now. Fuck that, the truth hurt. And it's time to expose these bitch ass niggas, man. They done fucked up a good brand. I'm like Frank Lucas, bitch. I'm going to check Nicky Bullhorns behind that. Don't take
Yeah.
my shit and call it blue magic, bitch. You call it
Don't do
anything
that.
you want. Don't put no blue on that bitch, though. And then you gonna tell the
You
people you
call
got
it
it from me.
dog
Well,
shit.
where you
All
get your
I
dope
do,
from?
boy.
Oh, I got it from Florida, boy. No, you didn't, bitch. You ain't get that shit from me. That's what we
Fact.
dealing with right now.
That's a fact.
Now, what you got on the floor today, man? How you been, bruh?
Man, I've been all right, boy.
You still dealing with the kid with the football? Y'all still traveling?
Man, we just about to get it. Well,
I know y'all
we
about to
in
crank it
spring
back
league
up
right.
because it's
We
football
doing
season
spring
now,
league right.
baby. It's cranking up.
We doing spring league right now, my nigga. But first trip out of state is July 18th.
Okay. So if y'all coming to Texas anytime?
We came to Texas last. I don't know if
Okay.
they're gonna put Texas on the schedule this year for postseason tournament. We might be postseason players on. I ain't gonna lie to you, James. Texas be having some postseason somebody too.
I know they got some fuck shit going on out here. This bitch big and it's more opportunity, but it do come with a lot of fuck shit. I would agree with that.
Man, yo, listen, them boys balling Texas, boy.
But I understand what you're saying. I wish I'd have known that because I'd have came out there and support my son want to play soccer. I say soccer. I can't knock him though. You know what I
Nigga,
mean?
you see Ronaldo paycheck, nigga? Goddamn Betts' nephew play soccer, nephew.
I, he said that I like soccer. I said, hey, go ahead on do your thing then, baby. Do your thing. I ain't mad at you. They try to send me a video of him out there running and all that. He doing it. My son about to be 12 years old. He doing his thing though with the soccer. He doing
Yeah,
his
he
thing.
right. Soccer players get paid, bro, and they get to their bag early too.
I just want to be there to support him, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And that's all I'm trying to do as a father. Back up your dreams and help you be the greatest at it. I ain't never played soccer. I don't know nothing about it. But we could learn together what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, and I'm
That's
pretty
all it
sure
take. That nigga
down
got me
there in
watching
Texas,
soccer now. I ain't gonna lie. I be trying to slick side watch that shit. I be bored as a mother. I be like, man, what the fuck he
I
saying
ain't
this
gonna
shit
front,
for?
James. This is a hell of a sport, bro.
Yeah, you got to do some running in that motherfucker, boy.
Absolutely.
Use your legs and no hands, no feet. I mean,
I think they said a soccer
that
player
shit
run
look hard as a
average.
motherfucker.
I think they said they run an average of like 6 miles every game.
Shit, that's a lot.
Remember, the motherfuckers play like 90-minute half type shit.
I saw that shit, dog. 90 minutes, and it be hard to score, and it be 0-0 and shit. I be like, what the fuck? They can't even score in this shit. They just be up
Yeah,
and down running like like a
I ain't
dog
gonna.
behind them or the police behind them.
Hey, yo, let me take this call. I'm gonna right back on, dude.
All right, go ahead. You know I got you. Yeah, man, that was my brother Ryan, man. I'm gonna start doing this way. I only could bring one up at a time. My dog TP. If I don't got your personal number, I did leave my email and others, and on one of my videos that I just did not too long ago. So I'll be able to drop the link through your email, or if you got the phone number that I have of yours. Like I said, man, we all family. I don't look at y'all as no fan base and none of that shit, dog. I look at y'all as real family members. So my whole thing is just trying to be there and just spread awareness, combat the lies that they saying and stuff like that, man. I done gave y'all damn near 2 hours and some change. I'm gonna let my phone charge up, you know what I mean? Cause I'm on 30%. I wanted to go all the way dead. So I'm coming back because I gotta finish this right here. We got a little sidetracked because my boy wanted to come on and combat what Troutmouth was saying, the little snake suckers. You understand? So at the end of the day, we about to get this shit back up and running. Y'all, like I said, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, and please leave a comment, bro, because I love interacting with the comments. I want to hear what everybody say, whether you agree with me or not. I'm gonna do my best to answer to the best of my ability and bring you the knowledge that I was taught to gain. You dig what I'm saying? So salute to everybody, man. Much love. Know the boss fools out with another slip slapper. You heard me? Much love.